No.
And now is the time when things are shifting. There's gonna be a new world order out there. And we've got to lead it.
True international depression.
You are fake news.
I am not suicidal.
We'll circle back with you directly. I can circle back. I'll circle back with you.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Hello and welcome to episode 328 of the Jeffrey and Brian Show. I am Jeffrey.
Brian.
You know, there's two guys drinking some beer, talking about what's going on. Basically the news cycle. Brian, well, we've never shied away from the fact that we enjoy the flower occasionally, right?
Nope.
No, never even tried to pretend like it wasn't something that we do. Hey, we're all sinners, but I don't think marijuana is that big a sin compared to some other stuff out there.
Right.
But yeah, I just got a crop ready. I cured it, got it all good to go. About a quarter pound, which I could have done better, but I was trying to grow it in the wrong conditions in my house in the winter. But yeah, I combined purple Urkel and purple haze by breeding them together, and I need to come up with a cool name for it. I was thinking maybe Urkel haze, but I'm sure it'll hit me at the right time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. Oh, geez. Virginia just keeps showing up no matter where we look, huh?
Yep.
Apparently this redistricting referendum going on in
The
Virginia.
Democrats are pushing through.
Yeah, it looks like it might not necessarily happen. Like it's not quote a done deal yet.
No, they're getting worried because George
Because the
Soros
Constitution says you can't.
yeah, pretty much. George Soros is spending billions of dollars in advertising in the state. Well, we literally, if you watch local TV, you're seeing Obama commercials like every 5 minutes saying, "Hey, this and that."
Didn't Virginia just a couple like right after I left, didn't they just do something to draw lines to make like the popular vote, or not the popular vote, the electoral vote
We have
reflect the popular vote?
no, they talked about it, but it never actually went
No,
into
I could have
effect.
sworn they passed it like 5 years ago.
They
Like I think this
wanted to be that they wanted to do that, but it never went through. This thing was put in place saying that there's going to be an independent commission that does the districting in Virginia, and the only way to get around that is to like vote on it twice in two different legislatures, which they gerrymandered that too by like saying, um, they worked it out where they had a special session that they said was one of them, and then another one was the regular session to try to push it through before this next election cycle. And, but then it's up to the voters to decide. This is a April 21st election. Only the really super diehard people are showing up to vote for an election in April.
well,
And what they're
you
worried
say
about is
you say that, but the
because they're
Democrats couldn't
really
get people to
worried
vote.
because Republicans have been out in super force voting early.
That's the thing is though, I still think voting early is a stupid decision, and I understand the logic
I did
behind it.
it.
I know. So you cast a vote, excuse me, in a state that you're technically not going to be registered in when the vote goes through.
Maybe, maybe not.
Is that voter fraud?
No, because I voted.
Your
When
vote
I
doesn't
voted,
count
I was
until
a
voting
legal
day.
resident of the
But your
state.
vote doesn't count until voting day.
Well, then I won't register to be a Michigan resident until
But,
after
but
April.
no, but you get my point is that voter fraud is easier than people realize. Even if you're
Not when you're doing
intentionally
mail-in
playing by
ballots.
Are you kidding me? That's so easy to illegally vote through a mail-in ballot. My brother asked me to vote for him in a mail-in ballot, and I was like, "Well, that's voter fraud and election mail fraud." And I'm not accusing you. I'm not saying you shouldn't be allowed to. I'm just saying I don't know what the rules are. Honestly, it's
Hmm.
possible that as soon as you register in Michigan, your name will come off and your vote will be taken out. I don't know. I doubt that, honestly. I think that's the issue Trump is trying to close up, honestly, with
Yeah.
this Save Act.
Well,
Is
that's not going to pass
uh no, and why not, Brian?
because there's too many Democrats that want the illegals to be able to vote with
Democrat who's though? The Democrat voter is 71% in favor.
the Democrat representatives and senators.
Well, is it because they perhaps know that they won't be able to take office if non
Yes.
legal registered voters are voting for him? How many dead people voted this last time? That were like 112.
Not as many when the Kennedys were running for election.
Wow. Well, the Kennedys are a great example. Where are they from?
Massachusetts.
Yeah. Speaking of, I just rewatched Seinfeld uh, in the background when I was doing stuff in the house. And I remember that the show ended with them standing trial for like all the way they've ways they've wronged people. I didn't realize it was in Massachusetts when their plane had to have an emergency landing. And they got
Nice.
nailed with a Good Samaritan law because they just watched and laughed at a guy for getting carjacked. And then they brought
Wow.
in everyone that they had made fun of or ruined their lives
Hmm.
to testify against them. And I was like, oh, it was a good ending.
Nice.
Uh, all right. Well, again, the mail in ballots, it's almost as if, Brian, I think of the conversation we might have before I lay this thing out, right? The Supreme Court is actually they're poised to limit. I don't even know what that means. But yes, I know what it means, but they are making a decision, or they might make a decision, or they might hear the case about
They already
mail-in
heard the
voting.
case. They already heard the case.
Okay.
This is going to be a ruling soon.
Okay, so we're gonna get a ruling. And what bothered me was a lot of people immediately brought up active duty. It's like, oh, they don't get to vote now. And all I could think was, have any of you guys read any of these rules? No,
No.
it's especially carved out
This
just
this
for
is
active duty military so that they get to vote. You don't decide to go on vacation and forgot to cast your ballot before you left. You don't get to do it through the mail in a foreign country, you
right.
know? But and sorry, you were speaking, I spoke right over you. Where were we going? The mail-in
Uh,
ballots, and people said the military can't vote.
well, I think this ruling is going to be targeted against the Western states like Washington, Oregon, and California that are 100% mail-in ballot. It's no in-person balloting in those
I
states.
When you say 100%, I gotta say that can't be true.
It is true. Look it up.
100%.
It's all mail-in ballot.
There's
There's
literally
no polling places.
there's not even a way to vote in person.
Nope. Nope. Not a way.
I don't believe it.
Look it up.
Then why do I keep hearing about wait times to cast a vote?
Not
Which,
in
by the way,
California, Oregon, or Washington State.
nowhere I have ever lived have I had to wait in line more than like 2 minutes to vote. And those usually because like the three
I
voting
have in
booths.
Virginia when I voted on election day for when Obama was on the ticket.
Wow, that was a long time ago. You know, check this out. I met Obama. I got to shake his hand. And you know what? I didn't agree with his policy necessarily, but I
But
was
he's president of
but
the United
yeah, he
States.
was president of the United States and I was active duty United States Navy and I had the opportunity to shake the president's hand.
You
And I was
better
like,
do it.
I was like, of course I'm going to shake the president's hand. And now you got these athletes like, no, I'm not going to go meet the president. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind.
Okay, I could be wrong. You can vote in person in California.
All right. And there's no way they're saying you have to mail it because what if someone can't afford the stamp, right? We can't afford to get ID. I can't afford a stamp. Well,
All
that's how
right,
they
you
find.
can vote in person in Washington, but it works a little differently.
Well, each state does have their own voting rules.
Yeah.
I think that's a big issue, and I laugh a little bit.
There are no traditional neighborhood polling places in Washington State.
Really, I used to go to the even when I moved back to Massachusetts, then left again.
Hmm.
I voted at the local elementary school
Yeah.
just so that there weren't a thousand people voting in the same place.
Right.
This that hmm that sounds like a system you would use. Like the late waiting line sounds like a system you'd use to try to keep people from voting in time.
Yeah.
Uh, just open up more places that we can legally accept ballots, right?
Yep.
All right. All right, moving on. Uh, you know Adam Carolla, right?
Of course. Everybody knows that, Corolla.
Yeah, it's funny
He
because I
invented
immediately
podcasting.
what's that?
He invented podcasting.
No, Adam Carolla did not. Adam Curry did.
Thank you. Just
He's
testing you.
he's the podfather, and we all know it, okay?
Yeah.
Uh Adam Carolla was on the Man Show with Jimmy Kimmel back in the day, and he did Love Line with Dr. Drew.
Yeah. For years.
Yes. He's a comedian,
Yep.
and he's got a
But he's
podcast,
made a
obviously.
ton of money from doing his own podcasting thing.
Oh,
He's
he's
done,
doing excellent.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, he actually recently just had Dr. Drew on the show. And they were talking about, this and that, but the fire in California came up that happened in the Palisades. And oh my, he went off. Several female members of the Los Angeles Board of Fire Commissioners resigned. 4 out of 5 members are leaving amid scrutiny of the Los Angeles Fire Department, LAFD, over its blunders and management of the Palisades fire. And the Los Angeles Times reported on March 18th. Kroll said on his show that appointing people based on their identities for positions is deadly. And this is something that's been brought up over and over and over again. Was when you say we have to have this many women in the fire department, a lot of people will go to oh, I don't want a 140-pound woman carrying me down 3 flights of stairs, which is funny because one of these women on the board was actually well, maybe you shouldn't be in a situation where you need a 140-pound woman to carry you down 4 flights of stairs,
You think?
which was like, what the fuck? Why the hell would I call the fire department then if I could do it on my own, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, and so instead of putting them on the firefighting force, they put them on the commissioner's board to make decisions, and they. It's not that they were women. It's that they had no idea what the fuck they were doing or how any of this shit works. And they got the job because they were women and it made the
Yeah.
numbers fit. And like I said, 80% of them just quit because of what happened. They're like, no, we blew it. We killed how many people, how many billions of dollars disappeared. And then California went and taxed them for their fucking property value after the fact, too.
Right.
Interesting how everyone gives a shit about the Palisades fire, but everyone forgot about the hurricane in North Carolina that people are still recovering from,
Yep.
and they're not 100 millionaires like the Palisades. Crazy shit. Oh, Robert Mueller died.
Yep.
Mueller, whatever his name is. I guess we should bring it up. He was the one who made up the fake Russia Gate report.
Yep.
which was proven that was made up and fake and funded by Hillary Clinton, but no one cares, right?
Nope, they do not.
And this is a big problem I have, Brian, is I want to criticize Trump more, but I'm so busy defending the guy against just made up bullshit. Like people swear to God it's a proven fact he's a pedophile rapist. And I was like, can you show me
Where?
that anywhere? And like, oh,
No,
I heard it. I heard it. And I was like, well, okay, well, Biden raped me. And like, no, he didn't. I was like, well, no, you just heard it, therefore it's true.
exactly.
It's like it's not in a just because some rando says I hate Trump and accuse him of a crime doesn't mean it actually happened.
No,
And that again, dude, wasn't he like the left's favorite person for like 20 years?
till they registered as Republican.
Yeah, exactly. When he came down the escalators and I'm running as a Republican with not was it Steve Carell? Was like, I thought he was running as a joke. And all they've done is make jokes since.
Yep.
All right. This plane crash, I guess,
With the
in
fire truck.
New York. Yeah. The best knowledge I have got so far is the air traffic controller made a mistake, realized it because they gave clearance to the fire truck to go across the runway.
Yeah, with the plane load
As
taxing.
exactly, but then could not get them to turn around on the communications. And I'm just wondering why the person on the other end of the communications could not hear them because there was no response
Yeah.
and they just kept going. And both pilots are dead.
Yep. Everybody in
Uh,
the front of the plane are dead.
Jeez. Except
I
for
mean,
one
if you look at the photos, the plane literally went up on top of the fire truck,
yeah,
basically.
then snapped the nose off.
Yeah.
Uh, and I've heard people say dumb shit like this is what happens when it hits a fire truck. You think it's gonna take down the Twin Towers? These guys have no idea what physics is, just like these assholes that say jet fuel doesn't burn hot enough to melt steel. You don't need to melt the steel, you just need to make it weak enough, soft enough that it falls apart. It just
Yep.
bends. And yes, you're right. It the fire truck wasn't completely obliterated. There were pieces of it still there. However, the plane also wasn't traveling at 300 miles an hour.
No, it was doing like 35 miles an hour.
And this is something that people don't think about. It's like, do you understand inertia? Do you understand heat stress? Do you understand fluid dynamics, thermodynamics?
Yeah.
And
No, nobody understands.
yeah, Guapo's listening to us now, or at least he's logged in here, but he's got muted. So I'm wondering if
How do
he's
you
got
get
someone
in?
over.
I can
I
hear you
clicked
guys.
him in.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, now I can. You were muted.
I know, I muted myself because I got company.
All right, you got a little hum in the background, but you do sound much
Oh,
better.
it's on that microphone's so much better than the
How about
previous
now?
Mm.
But I like it.
He's gonna be the new Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I was at the bar with my friend Jen,
All
and she's
right.
like, "Who's texting you?" Like, oh my god, everybody think I like always a secret. Like my friend Brian, like, what you got?
It's like we do some shit on Friday, okay?
Yeah,
you
this is
say
every
on Friday,
Friday
she's
night.
like, "What is the kind of meeting?" Like, oh my god, like it's a podcast.
Does she want to be a guest on the show?
You want to be a guest?
Depends what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I knew she was there.
That's why I put the camera on.
We're not going to be that judgmental. We like differing opinions. So
No, we actually love to speak to people that completely disagree with us. But don't worry, even if you turn the camera on, only Brian and I can see it. There is no video.
we're not broadcasting video anywhere.
It's okay.
yeah.
Ray's the only pretty one that can be on camera.
Oh shit, she blew your name up, Guapo.
No, Guapo, that's what my name is.
What do you think of that microphone, Jeffrey?
Oh, It's so much better than the hearing him bounce off of three walls into the
And a
microphone each time.
refrigerator.
It
Yeah,
looks very professional.
and listening to his laundry tumble in the background.
Then you can hear him.
Thankfully, he only does that once a month.
That is true, dude. I only got a 30 pairs of socks, 30 pairs of underwear. So I only have to do laundry once a month.
Wait a minute. If you only have like three pairs of underwear, you should be doing
30,
laundry at least every.
30,
Oh, I was saying
thirty.
you should be doing laundry at least every 3 days. uh, but yeah, if you're interested in, do you have a name?
Yeah, yeah,
Something
go
we
with
can
Jen.
refer to you as?
Jen.
She already gave
All
her
right,
name.
all right, yeah. Well, I mean, no, and
It's not
Guapo,
like a
she's
million
gonna
people
leave.
listen to this show anyway, so
Oh,
it's
and
like,
knowing Guapo, she's gonna leave him in like 45 minutes and never come back because.
Oh, she knows me well. We've been like, what, friends for like 2 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
All right, so you're not going to hear our opinions on the. Well, I don't know how much he told you about what we do, but we basically drink a bunch of beer and talk about the weekly news cycle.
Gotcha.
And we each have our own little areas of expertise, but yeah, we're just three drunken sailors getting together and
That's what we
bullshit.
call it. That's what the
I am also a sailor.
No
nice.
shit.
Yep.
What was your
what was your
rate?
rating?
I was a sonar sec E4.
Ah,
Okay,
all right.
okay, cool.
I got HT2 myself.
Ah.
Yeah, I was
MC1.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what's crazy? Brian was a fucking photographer, but he went to Sears school.
I did go to Sears school. I had to. I was in comic camera.
I know I welded nuclear reactors. And the fucking photographer went to Sears school.
Don't be a hater.
Hey, choose your rate, choose your fate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
that's
went to
true.
Brunswick, Maine as the snow was falling. I was running around in the prisoner of war camp naked when there was snow on the ground.
Yeah,
It
well, I
was
did
not a
that just because
fun. There was some shriveling going on.
I've done that before, but that's just because it was beer night.
And
But
West Virginia.
Sonar Tech, I remember talking to you guys doing the eSWAS thing, and you here, listen to this. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You're like, oh, that's shrimp, and if you wait long enough, you're gonna hear the humpback whale again. I was like, no fucking way.
Yup.
And they're like, how do you know that's shrimp? You know?
We have to go to school to learn what all the sounds are.
Oh, what's crazy is not just that, not just like marine biology. Like, oh, that's a Russian fishing vessel. It's got about 1,500 horsepower, two dual diesel engines. I'm like, how the fuck do you know that?
Because we have to go to school and memorize all that. But that stuff's classified, so nobody should be telling you that.
Yes. And I'm not saying anything in particular. I'm just saying that you guys can identify things ridiculously. Just like I can't tell you a lot of stuff I did. I had a top secret clearance as well, and most people don't think HTs
I didn't
do.
have top secret clearance because I went to Cat and Mouse over my top secret clearance.
Well, I had to be able to do an emergency repair anywhere on the ship at any time, so I had to have access to every space no matter what. Like I said, I did an emergency repair on the nuclear reactor lead shield. I got epilepsy and had to have brain surgery, but the rest of my crew didn't get poisoned.
Hey, and at least you don't glow in the dark.
I know, but I didn't get any cool superpowers. Like I can't climb walls like I should have found a spider to bite me, huh?
Maybe
Yep.
if the spider came out of the reactor.
Exactly. The spider would have to be radioactive. But yeah, I got dosed pretty good, but not enough to
You're still able to have kids.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. What's famous about nuclear ships and having kids after them?
You have girls.
Yes, I have two daughters. Exactly. And mine was later. It wasn't like right when I came home. But again, I took a big enough dose to end up with like I said, I had to have brain surgery, but shit happens. We all sign up, and had it not been for all that, I wouldn't be here now. So
I wouldn't know you. So, who is
You might have known
Anthony
me.
Albanese?
Oh, he's the prime minister of Australia.
We needed the repeat offender on for this one.
Well, he went to a mosque to like celebrate the end of Ramadan. Like, hey, we love
We
Islam. We're
love
so
you.
glad you're here.
Yeah.
And yeah, they chased him out of the mosque and cursed at him and threw shit at him.
Oh, that sucks.
And it's like, why are you even trying then, dude?
Yeah.
Like, they don't want to be apart.
Right.
And granted, maybe a different mosque might have been different, but
Not
maybe
likely.
I don't know. But like, maybe put feelers out before you try to freaking do this shit publicly. You know what I mean?
Well, in other exciting news, the Secret Service agents have been protecting Joe Biden.
Oh,
Unfortunately, one of them shot themselves in the Philadelphia airport.
There's another
yeah,
way
in
to
the
get a
leg.
day off, you know.
It's funny. I read this article and I was like, I just don't know if I give a shit to talk about the Secret Service again.
All right.
And then both of you shared it.
Yeah. Like, oh, he tried to get a day off. Like, you can just ask.
No, well, actually, the first thing I went to was the guy shot him in his himself in the leg. Like these are supposed to be like the best, like
Yeah, they're supposed to be the
guys
best
who
of the
go.
best.
Yeah, these are like SEALs and like
No, no,
Delta
no. You
Force
know what?
guys.
You know what? I think what happened, Trump is like, okay, you want DEI? You get DEI hires right here.
Well, I immediately went to that 4'10" woman that was trying to cover Trump when he was shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, she can't possibly protect him. She's just not big enough to use her body as a shield. And don't get me wrong, she made all the right moves.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
put herself right in the way.
I mean, I could
But
see her. She protect another woman, but not 6'4", 6 something guy. You know.
yeah, like he got shot in the ear, which is the head, right? And, like she's not protecting his head with her body.
Yeah.
And again, she made all the right moves, but she just wasn't physically big enough.
Yeah.
And this is something that has to be taken into account.
Yeah. You match the person to the. I mean, the body type with that person. You know.
Let's be real, dude. How many people are big enough to stand in front of Donald Trump and block him with their body?
Probably only like 1% of the 1%.
Yeah,
Population.
he's a very big man. He's been losing some weight lately, but he's still what 6'2" or something, or 6'4" or something
Yeah.
silly. The average man is 5'10".
I think it's about 8.
Oh well,
Anyways,
fuck.
yeah.
I like that even better. That makes me tall.
No, no, you just average. That's all.
Yeah, that means I'm taller than the average person then.
Yeah.
Awesome. Because
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of looking up at people. Oh, and some shit just got released. I'm not even sure how it got released. But from the CIA under Biden. Check this out. They listed motherhood and homemaking as extremism
I
in the
thought we
United
talked about
States.
that.
Nice.
Well, no, well, they brought up like Catholics are extremists. And I was like, really? What was the last time you heard a Catholic scream like for the glory of Jesus and blow
Oh,
themselves up? You
Nobody.
know? It just doesn't happen. And it's the Catholics are actually the worst lately amongst the Christians and not even protecting themselves. Well, we got the resurrection coming up,
Yep. Uh,
and
Easter
not
Sunday's this Sunday, or Palm Sunday is this Sunday, and Easter is the following Sunday.
yeah,
yeah.
my two daughters are gonna be baptized on Easter Sunday.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
nice. That's cool.
Yeah, we got some of the wife's air for well, a friend of the wives from the Air Force. That's gonna be the godfather,
No, that's
and
nice.
his wife is gonna be the godmother. But they only do baptisms at this church on Easter and Christmas because
Interesting.
there's only like 30 congregants.
Oh, mm.
Yeah. But I'm the weirdo for going to church, you know? It's
Okay.
ancient.
You
Holy
ready for this?
shit! How'd you do
I've
that,
been
dude?
working on it. I've been working
Oh,
on it.
shit.
Hold on. I think
I've been
Brian. I
working on
think
this for
the hand of
months.
God is involved.
Yep, you know it.
You here yet? All right. I'm sorry. What one of the greatest friends of the show has decided to join tonight.
She's on microphone, no video. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm hoping she can hear us, but all right. Maybe she's busy getting a beer. Yeah, but Brian got Claire somehow. I've been trying to get Claire to come on for a while now. Anyway, motherhood and homemaking. We I don't know what you consider. Is homemaking just like a stay-at-home parent?
Just a fancy word for a stay-at-home parent, yeah.
Okay, because we homestead, and I'm wondering, does that count as terrorism?
I
And
think
by
we more like independent from groceries and like
yeah, like we
yeah,
we can goods, we hunt, we grow food, that whole spectrum. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And we spend so much less on groceries, but it's a lot more work physically.
yeah.
But I don't need to work, so I can spend my time cleaning a deer and you know what I mean, and butchering it.
She said she's working on audio right now.
All right. Uh, all right.
It's still awesome to like even have her make the appearance, whether we can hear her or not on the show.
I
She is
know.
like she's like one of our long time participants in the show.
From the first, oh, trying again.
Yeah, here we go.
From the first season, maybe.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely from the first season. Yeah,
Still
because you
muted
knew her
now.
from the ship. So there we
Oh,
go. Hey, yeah,
we got video and everything. How you doing,
yeah.
Claire?
Good. Give me one sec.
All right.
My
Yeah,
phone is being weird.
I know we're gonna get way off topic here because I have
Yep.
1,000 questions.
We've been waiting for Claire to show up to ask her all the foreign policy
Claire's
questions.
had so much shit going on in general. You know what? Like your brother-in-law just got a machete in the head or something stupid.
Well,
Oh yeah.
that's why she doesn't live in the same state anymore. She
Yeah,
relocated.
And then what? A
For her own
Satanist,
safety.
a Satanist partner relationship ended, and like I'm just saying, a lot of shit's been going on. I understand why you've been so busy. You know.
Oh yeah, I got my own place again.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, I'm happy to see you. And you know, I would have loved to have talked to you about a couple of things in the past, a couple of topics we brought up, but glad to have you here. I
Yep,
understand you got
definitely.
life to do.
Yeah.
But you hear we're gonna build a fucking mace base on the moon?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm
What do
one of
you
the
think?
things once you get over the low gravity and the bone density problem, you can actually pretty much let humans live anywhere. I mean, the water's there. All you have to do is apply pressure to the soil on the ground, and it's going to excrete water.
Are you sure about that on the moon? I'm pretty sure it's on Mars.
Yeah, I think
Mars has ice. They performed
Which is water.
experiments back in the 70s where they would actually put dirt from the moon under pressure, and it started to produce water.
See, that's interesting because you think if it wasn't in ice form, it would evaporate under almost no pressure.
Yeah, got me on that one. I'm just quoting something I heard many years ago. So
No, I understand, but I'm thinking of how I have a giant propane tank, right?
yeah,
That I use for a emergency generator for my home. But if it gets down below 0 degrees Fahrenheit, the propane won't turn from a liquid into a gas if it's below 30 degrees, below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So I can't use that liquid propane to fuel my house. So and it's the same because the pressure, temperature, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you remove all pressure and all temperature. It should turn into either ice or gas, right?
Well,
Yeah, I don't understand the physics of it, to be honest.
Yeah,
So
no, I know these guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a dumb man by any means, but when they start talking about shit like this, it's like, oh, geez, that's who the fuck's getting paid to figure this shit out, you know?
engineers and stuff like that. But
Mm.
at the same time, the only reason you can use liquid propane because the density, so the equipment is not designed for that. It's too dense
Well, no,
to go through the
it
fire.
was too cold, so the propane wouldn't turn into gas. It wouldn't evaporate.
Mm.
So I had a 30% tank full, 30%
Mm.
full tank, but it was liquid in my tank. It was worthless to me
Mm.
because you can't pump liquid propane and light it on fire, you
Yeah,
know?
because of the
so
density.
it's chemically bound. That's the kicker. On the moon, it exists. It's
Okay.
just chemically bound. I had to double check
To
it real
what?
quick. Minerals on the planet. No, sorry, the moon.
Oh, okay, okay. It's I understand. It's you could break
It-
a chemical bond and the
yes.
water shows them. That might just happen with temperature or pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, see? Things make sense. It's just a matter of figuring out how the fuck they make sense, right? I remember now. I want to talk to you when this whole Iran thing kicked off. I really wanted to hear your
Oh.
opinions. Do you know we deployed A-10s?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh no, we deployed them in like a very unique situation. This isn't us killing tanks. This is us killing speedboats with A-10s.
I know A-10 Warthogs. I'm like, dude, people don't understand how ridiculous this aircraft is. What
Dude,
is it 6 or 8 barrels? Gatling cannon.
hey,
Eight. Okay, 8 rotating barrels, and they actually reduced how many rounds it could fire in a minute because it got the 8 barrels too hot too quickly.
yeah,
And
I
it can
think
fire rockets and missiles.
yeah.
It's a terrifying weapon, and it's what 80 years old.
No. That thing was, I believe it was produced in the DNA for it came out of two planes from the Vietnam War. So,
Oh, okay. So maybe at most 50.
yeah, I think it was coming out like late 80s, early 90s. So,
No, it's older than that. No, it definitely came out. I swear we were using this before then. I swear we were using it in Vietnam.
no, it was not Vietnam. We were using
All
something.
right.
1972 is the original flight of the A-10.
Oh,
So you're
there we
right
go.
about that one.
All
But
right.
yeah,
So right
and
time frame, but that wasn't in use yet.
no, it wasn't in use yet. The super tweet, I forget the actual name of it, was the that and the Navy's prop driven plane at the time. I forget the name of it too. But
Speaking of Navy, we'll definitely get to military, but speaking of Navy, you hear the 22 got its first air-to-air kill? No,
no.
I'm sorry, F-35.
Yes, the F-35 got its first
Got,
air-to-air kill
oh my
before the
goodness.
before the F-22 did, mind
Yeah.
you.
Well, the Navy's more likely to be there, let's be real, right?
Oh yeah. And it
Uh,
wasn't even a Navy one, it was an Israeli one, if memory serves.
yeah, well, I'm not sure about that one way or the other. But anyway, we're looking to build this $20 billion base on the moon for like research and et cetera, et cetera. But they're also hoping to build a launch site from there to go to Mars next.
Yeah, makes sense.
Uh, well, it's gonna be a lot easier to take a rocket off with less gravity, right?
Yeah, I mean, weight is a huge factor in these things. I mean, weight determines like
Thrust.
thrust to weight ratio and how much fuel you're going to burn at that point in
Mm.
time. So,
Yeah, and if you want to bring up oxygen to burn it, the oxygen, these things make their own oxygen when they burn, just like magnesium can burn underwater.
yeah.
So it's not even like it's gonna just like they keep burning these rockets in space after they leave the Earth's atmosphere, right? I was excited, but have you guys heard about all these fireballs falling all around the United States recently?
No.
Yeah, they hit like
No.
somebody's house a couple of days ago, though.
I think Brian last week we talked about the 26,000 pound stone
Yeah,
that
yeah, we
landed
did.
in
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
They've been hitting Houston, and people will come up with crazy theories about them.
The sky is
Debris.
falling.
Well, that's one of them is that it's a sign of the end of the world. And I'm like, okay, well, none of you are a proper Christian, and I'm not going to play the no true Scotsman fallacy, but no man shall know the end of times, right?
Right.
Uh, but and then you got people saying it's aliens, and other people saying no, it's not aliens, it's military tech. I'm like, no, no, no. We're doing way better hiding military tech. This is a giant fucking rock that broke into pieces 20 million miles away from our planet, and pieces of it are slowly raining down upon us.
But
Owen Stroyer
bound
did
to
a video
happen.
about it.
You know, there's always a shitty start. Always falls on the ocean. It's
You
just,
gotta turn your
it's
gain
debris.
up
It's
some
just
there,
fucking debris.
Guapo.
That's all it is. Nothing you can do about it.
Can't hear you quite. Turn it up
You
some.
either turn up your gain or get closer.
Not too close to the big mic.
There you go. That's better.
There you
That's
go.
better.
Well, does that have a gain control?
No, it's just push button over here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yes, I invested in the show last week and bought somebody a new microphone, and it sounds a hell of a lot better than previous episodes.
Oh, that's a damn Skippy. But anyway, yeah, I think it's way more likely that this stuff falling out of the sky is a giant space rock broke up like
Or it could
as
be
it.
satellites that have been up there for decades that are
Yeah, but
just
they wouldn't
falling.
happen all at the same time.
Okay, I don't know.
So I'm thinking it's something like came through the sun's corona and split apart with that energy.
I mean, I don't know where this topic's coming from, so
NASA.
okay.
It was an off topic, but I've been hearing a lot about this, and I just watched an Owen Schroyer video of him recording this thing happen, and I was like, no, I understand the logic behind all your arguments. Was it Occam's razor? Is it the
Yeah,
fewest presumptions usually?
the simplest explanation tends to be the correct one.
Yeah, and this is probably just a giant hunk of rock that got blown up through the sun's corona, and we didn't see it coming because it wasn't big enough to see. And we're getting, and you say, oh, what, 26,000 pounds isn't big enough to see? No, not when it's compared to the fucking sun, you know?
Not only that is like we track debris in that comes close to Earth, and we only have enough budget to like measure. Back when I was a kid, it was like 1 to 2% of the sky, and they still don't have enough budget to this day. So
What are we gonna do anyway? Oh, here it comes. We're gonna alert
Well,
everyone so they can panic.
Armageddon.
You know?
Armageddon. We're gonna like send up astronauts to blow the shit up before it hits us.
I mean,
No,
isn't Bruce Willis dead? I mean, good fucking luck with that one.
And oh my god. Exactly what's happening now is what would happen if you did an Armageddon thing and blew it up. It would rain all of a whole bunch of pieces would rain down across the entire fucking planet instead of one giant impact. Now, granted, if it's world-ending impact, maybe, but like even the Gulf of Mexico didn't wipe life off the planet.
And I would still rather be shot with birdshot than fucking a slug.
Did I just say
Exactly.
Gulf of Mexico? I apologize.
You're screwing it all up.
Gulf
of America, motherfucker.
Oh, Jen already left, didn't she?
She's about to run.
She's running for the hills. She's running for the hills.
Not yet.
Oh,
Okay. We haven't
Hello.
scared her off quite yet. All right. Good.
that's right. We're still talking about. We haven't even gotten into the topics yet.
No,
we're
on
about to
local
hit
now.
local.
Yeah.
Okay, check this out. I thought it was Mercury Boulevard when I told the wife, but what a 14-year-old got
This
picked
is on
up on
64.
got picked up on 64 for wrecking her car while drunk with
It
a
gets
1-year-old
worse.
in the car, right?
It gets worse.
It was her 1-year-old.
Yes.
Yes.
Who just died.
Damn.
Oh.
And the 1-year-old was not properly restrained. So let's do the math on this. If it's a 1-year-old about to turn 2, she had this baby when she was 12 years old.
God damn. And she was
Now,
drunk,
yeah, there's the question.
drinking. and
Was
driving.
this okay? Here's the
And
question.
who gives her the ability to drive a car at 14 on the highway?
Who gave her
Negligent parents.
alcohol?
Doesn't matter about
Negligent
the
parents.
People she lives
alcohol.
with.
I would be investigating every stepdaddy and every uncle in the fucking area.
And the
Well,
grandparents.
that's the question. Is this like a ghetto area that this
No.
person grew up in, or no, what this
Maybe.
person grew up in, or was this household abuse that impregnated this child? Because it's possible, like in a dirty, trashy area, that she got knocked up in school in the freaking bathroom by some other kid.
Yeah, probably, but who knows?
Fair enough.
Versus stepdaddy or mommy's boyfriend.
Not necessarily. My oldest kid went to high school in, we'll say, the inner city high school in Norfolk.
Okay.
And freshman year, somebody in her class had a picture of a baby, and she's like, "Oh, is that your little sister?" And the girl turned and was like, "No, that's my baby. I waited till I was 15 to have my baby."
Wow.
Like, she was proud that she waited till she was 15 to have a baby.
That's what I'm saying, though. This might have been they went and got knocked up in the freaking high school bathroom by a fellow student because they did it on purpose versus abuse.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
It definitely could have, well, maybe not on purpose, but things happen when you do other things.
I waited till I was 15 makes it sound like at least you were doing something to stop it until then.
I didn't ask follow-up questions.
Of course not. You
Sorry,
went home and
you don't wanna
cried
know.
and prayed.
What?
You're gonna be called to witness to testify.
I am entirely too sober for this.
You drink some more. You might want to grab a beer.
Yeah,
Or
you might want to
three.
start taking shots.
Right? Because that's actual news. It happened.
I know. Well, this is all we do is news. We were actually opening news articles and then talking about the news article.
And I like the fact that we got new people on the show and we're like looking at different opinions on it, so it's great.
Yeah, I got to drain the lizard and grab a fresh one.
All right, I
Brian,
gotta figure out
carry
what
us
the next
on.
topic is.
Yeah, congressional something.
Oh no.
Congressman McGuire introduces a bill allowing lawsuits against gun-free zones.
Sure, why not?
Fucking good. If I get shot in a gun-free zone, I want to be able to sue somebody.
Hell yeah.
It should have protected me. Make sure you don't bring Jill's Biden Secret Service around me. Nope. I'm okay.
We already talked about that earlier.
I know,
in the
but I
show.
just say.
He shot himself. He didn't shoot anybody else.
Is that acceptable in a gun-free zone?
No, nothing. Nobody getting shot in a gun-free zone is acceptable. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't find gun-free zones acceptable.
Yeah. And then we got all different states around here too.
Well, I kind of like the. Oh, I forgot to get a beer. I kind of like the idea.
Go get your
of-
beer.
Well, I like the idea of being able to sue the state if you get shot in a gun-free zone because you weren't allowed to have a gun, but they
That's
could shoot
exactly
you.
what Claire just said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry I missed that. This makes perfect sense to
That is
me.
literally just what she said.
Great minds think alike, okay? I just personally happen to like my penis and testicles.
Yeah, and legs.
Oh, come on. You know I had to do one of them, Claire, right?
Just one. Just one.
Well, but here's my question. Is law enforcement allowed to have guns in this gun-free zone?
Yeah, they're allowed.
Yes.
It's just you not do as an individual. So if they're gonna have for gun free zone, this should protect you.
I don't. Yes, there should be police there at all times, or even National Guard if you're going to say no guns allowed.
Yeah, because I trust the cop that trains on their gun twice a year when I go to the range weekly.
Well, it depends, honestly, on where you live, too, right?
Yeah. Depends on the
It
budget.
does.
Like, for example, where I live, I don't know how much you've seen of where I live, Claire, but I am in the middle of butt fuck nowhere.
Nowhere. I've been there, done that.
Yep. No,
I
it's
almost
I
ran
am.
out of gas on my way out of town.
I believe it.
I was getting alerts from my brother. You got 4 miles left in the tank.
But I am in the most remote part of the most remote county in the most remote state. There's
Arizona.
no, I am on a mountaintop in West Virginia.
It's really
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. And by the way, the cameras they put on the bald eagles every year,
Mm-hmm.
one of the birds hatched today.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, and it was crazy because I had checked, oh, all right. And then I checked back like 2 hours later, and one of the babies was tweaking, and I was like, "Holy shit!" It was really cool to watching a bald eagle take care of its freshly hatched hatchling.
Nice.
Uh, but speaking of West Virginia, um, we have put a halt, or rather, at least a pause, on detaining illegal immigrants in the prison systems in West Virginia.
Why?
Federal judge said so.
So where do you put them?
Actually, we're turning them loose.
Turn them loose.
Catch and release. Got it.
No.
No, West Virginia was holding them for the federal government, not just locals. They're like, you guys have room, and we technically didn't.
Mm.
But
Oh.
they kept him there, and a judge was like, "No, you can't do this. You can't use a prison to hold these people until they're deported." Which the problem is, it's going to get overturned in the court, like happens every time. But by then, these people have already been released and scattered to the fucking four corners.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing: is what does a jail hold?
Criminals.
Bad guys.
And what would you call somebody that jumps over the border? No, comes over the border illegally.
A criminal.
Thank you.
Yes, but I do like the idea of getting the rapists and murderers first, and believe it or not, that is most of them that we're actually collecting.
Yeah.
And I only found this out because so many people were losing their shit over ICE doing this, that ICE started being like, yes, this person is a child pet pornographer. And you're like, oh, you feel good about yourself? It's like, yes, I'm putting a child pornographer away. And it's like, at least find out who you're defending before you get up and start calling people Nazis,
Yeah.
It's all about emotions and stuff.
I mean, let's be real. If it wasn't for illegal immigration, Guapo wouldn't be here on this show with us. And that's not even a joke. That's not even a joke, Claire. Guapo, did you come here legally yourself?
Me, yes. Legal, yes.
I thought your parents came across the border illegally and brought
Yeah,
you
they
with them.
did. They did.
You didn't even
Bygones to be
apply.
bygones.
You did, yeah, I know, but you didn't even apply for the Save Act.
No,
Not Save Act,
no.
Dream Act.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah.
But he also signed up and spent time in the service. I am okay with, if you sign up and do the military, I'm okay with citizenship, honestly.
I was already a
Oh, yeah.
citizenship by the time I joined, so.
That was just because you'd been here so long, they gave it to you.
No.
Join the Navy. Automatic
I was a
citizenship.
citizen before that.
It's not necessarily automatic citizenship. That has to be part of your deal.
Oh.
Where are we?
We're talking about
different
how
states.
the opioid drug overdoses in West Virginia is down by 48%.
Oh,
No.
go
They're
you.
really cracking down on the drug abuse out here because again, there's so little anything that people get fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, that or play with guns or build bombs. It's like no matter what you do out here, the left is going to hate it, but at least the drugs the right hates too. You know? Right. But yeah, they cracked down on that. Fentanyl was a real issue out here. It was killing way too many people, especially out in the sticks. So I'm glad that's it keeps going down. This is, I think, the third time I've reported on how much the opioid deaths are down in West Virginia. But Brian, you're gonna be moving to Michigan soon.
A couple of days.
Oh hell
Yeah,
The
yeah!
next show we had do will not be VFW related, and it will not be time constrained by the VFW as of yet, and it will be from Michigan with my Starlink internet.
well, what sucks though is I'm gonna be going through Virginia. I'm gonna be in Florida near where the
All
wife
right.
is from. While I'm going through Virginia, you're not gonna be there.
Nope.
And when I go to Florida, my brother-in-law is gonna be in Scotland.
Sounds like
So
people
I was
are
like,
avoiding you.
why do you think I moved to the middle of nowhere? I avoid people.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who makes the effort to go see people, okay? No one
I
wants to come out here ever.
I did.
No, and Claire, I hope you keep that idea. Yes, they're all racist, freaking inbred hillbillies full of hate. You don't want to have anything to do with this area.
I did not
You
say
are like that,
that. I
dude.
did
Nobody
not
move
say
over
that.
here.
Yeah, stay out. Don't even bother visiting to look around. They're all just evil people, okay?
Dude, I just spent 3 years in Marjorie Taylor Greene's district. You want to talk about crazy?
She went ape shit, dude.
Oh no, her
I,
whole
I
district's
had
just
so
ape
much
shit.
fun following her. She was a good
I
time,
think
but
Claire
now
would
she's
fit.
gone
I think
crazy.
Claire would do well in West Virginia. So
No, well enough. I don't know how ready Claire is to do work. And I,
she's
I know I sound like an asshole, Claire, because I've seen you do what was it? Not
she's a gun
electrical, not an
person.
electric, not an EM. You were uh
MM.
MM. Shit, I was gonna say GTM. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Another sailor. Yeah,
Yep.
machinist
That's
mate.
all.
My
This
mistake.
show's all about the sailors.
Uh,
But
but I just got a feeling that you wouldn't want to put in, depending on where you went in West Virginia too. You Charleston, no problem. May as well be in Boston. But where I am, you don't seem like you'd be interested in gutting a deer and butchering it
you don't know
and
that.
making it
She's
and
all about
making
the
a jacket.
guns.
True. All about the guns doesn't mean you're actually gonna go shoot stuff and eat it.
I used to smoke steelhead and salmon during the salmon runs.
I
I
think
used to
she would
feed
be
my
fine with
family.
shooting and eating.
I,
Salmon's coastal fish. That's a delicious one.
I come from Northern California, and
We
my
got a
family was
rainbow
broke.
trout here. We got rainbow trout.
Nice. But yeah, I come from Northern California. My family grew up broke. We had lawn chair furniture and repurposed RV furniture in my living room until I was like 10. So,
No, I'm not saying you couldn't handle it, but I got a feeling you don't want to drag a deer carcass 200 yards out of the woods to get it close enough to your ATV to get it out of the forest
yeah,
to get
don't
home.
don't care about that anymore, honestly.
Okay.
Hey, man, that's a couple 100 pounds of meat for
Oh
the
yeah.
cost of a bullet.
Yeah. It,
It's
What
just
are
a
you
independent
gonna
lot.
of
You
do
got to
with life?
you got to do the work yourself, right?
yeah.
But oh, dude, I got a mini excavator.
Yeah, I saw.
Like, yeah, the one you get from Walmart.
Everybody
Hey,
saw it.
yes, crack your jokes, crack your jokes.
I thought
I
you
picked
Tractor
up
Supply. You go to Tractor Supply?
No.
It
no, I looked at Tractor Supply. This one had a better deal and more
Hold
attachments.
on. You literally went to Walmart, got a tractor, excavator.
Well, I ordered it online through
Uh,
Walmart and they
And they
delivered it to my
delivered it to
house.
them.
what
Yeah,
okay.
what brand is it? Tonka?
right. Well, hey, it'll pick up 2,600 pounds.
Has
Nice.
it picked
I've
that
already
up
done it.
yet? Have you
I've
tested
picked up
it?
I picked up. Oh yeah, I've done a ton of work with it. Well,
2,600 pounds?
I picked up a giant hunk of tree that I would have needed tools to move, at least to attach to the bed of my pickup truck
Did
to
you fix your
pull.
driveway yet?
Well, how am I gonna fix that? I need to actually pave that. A
You could
fucking
use
giant.
Crusher
Oh, the
Run.
stump. The stump's gone.
You can get some Crusher Run and just pack it down.
Oh no, it's been packed down, but then winter came and it melted, and the earth shifted again, and the driveway moved again. We had a giant maple tree fall that was under the driveway.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, giant fucking mess. Luckily, I could fit like 9 cars in my driveway.
Nice.
Not when I was there.
You didn't see the back behind the house.
Wow.
The rest of it.
I didn't know that was a driveway.
Oh, there's like a parking lot that goes into the garage.
I wasn't allowed to see that.
Not allowed to. But anyway, yeah, we had a retaining wall next to this back door fail last year, and we started pulling the bricks out because they're big giant cinder block bricks, and I was doing them by hand. I was like ripping my hands to shit. It's a ton of work. And then we saw this thing for sale. I was like, oh, this will make so much work so much easier. Yeah, and you're not pulling a giant maple tree stump out of the ground with it, but I can pull all the bricks out. I can dig a hole. It'll punch through the shale rock of the mountain so I can dig. It, it I spent a little under $5,000 for it brand new. I think it was totally worth the investment.
Sounds
I
like it.
probably already made that much money worth of back versus paying someone else for my hours of doing work in the
Yeah.
yard.
So Michigan has just named a new state symbol, the wood duck.
Yeah, what the fuck is it? It's on their flag, I guess.
Yeah, they're adding it to the flag.
What?
It was close to
Because
extinction and it's come back from extinction. That's why they added it.
so they won't change the state bird from the red-breasted robin.
No, they're adding the wood duck to the whole
Oh,
thing. So.
okay.
Why don't they just change their state bird instead of having a state symbol?
Everybody wants a robin as their state bird.
Yeah.
Why? Because it lives everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
So don't crows and pigeons.
And seagulls.
Oh, seagulls live everywhere on the planet, dude.
And crows are smarter than robins, at least.
Very true, and they hold grudges.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The other day I saw a raven, like an actual real raven. And at first I thought it was a crow, but I saw the shadow come over. So I looked up thinking there was like a hawk or an eagle. And I was like, no, no, that's just a big crow. But then it came down and like circled around my driveway like it was going to pick something up. Like 3 times. I just watched it and I was like, holy shit. And the iridescent feathers did the purple, the green, the yellow, the purple. And I was like, oh, wow, that's just something you don't get to see every day. I don't know. However, when was the last time you saw a raven in the wild?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, right. I've only ever seen one bald eagle in the wild in my life, and it was in this state. And it was cool because it was actually perched in a tree, and I took a picture. By the way, I've heard how big they are. You don't understand it until you see it.
Mm.
A bald eagle's wingspan is wider than I am tall.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like 6 feet. A huge bird.
I sit here in the base that like devour freaking all the birds and stuff. Like, oh, okay, cool.
They haul away cats and small dogs, dude. I'm waiting for my cats to not come home because some freaking raptor picked it up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It could even be an owl. Freaking owls are terrible. At least you hear a bald eagle coming.
Mm-hmm.
Owls are silent. All of a sudden, your chicken's gone.
Yep.
All right.
So what about
what's
the
up with the
candy
what's up with
boys?
these candy boys?
Yeah, there's a new ordinance in Michigan that's not allowing people to sell candy outside of stores. I guess that means Girl Scout cookies too.
I was just gonna say that we've been following the New Jersey Girl Scout cookie issue in front of the dispensaries.
Yep. Everybody loves their cookies. And
That's good thinking.
Get your munchie on and get me some cookies.
Yeah. That girl's gonna be a boss bitch right there, right?
I came out of the store the other day. No joke. I had a 6-pack of that high water it's like THC infused seltzer water.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to be security in a dispensary.
And literally I bought like three boxes of Girl Scout
There
cookies.
you go. Yep.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna want these later.
Yeah.
It's like a baked
Very
potato.
soon. Very
It's like a
soon.
baked potato. It's like I don't want a baked potato now, but it takes like an hour and a half to cook. So by the time it's done, I'm probably gonna want a baked potato. You know,
With all the fixings.
I quite like that one. Well, not just that you smell it cooking, you're like, potato, a baked potato sounds good, and then bing, holy shit, baked potato, yeah. And I don't know what you guys put in yours, but I like vegetables, butter, and bacon.
That's always good.
Yeah, bell peppers, onions, maybe some broccoli if I'm feeling particularly sassy.
So there's a new Michigan bill that they're trying to put in the law that's going to require everybody over the age of 75 to do driver's tests on a regular
That's gonna
basis.
that's gonna get shut down.
I
Yeah,
heard
because
that
people in
is-
Congress got to drive to get to there to vote, right?
Yes,
Not
this
even
is only
that.
for Michigan.
Yes, but I'm just saying, even that the elderly vote the most,
Yeah, they do.
and they're gonna call it age discrimination,
Yep.
even though they're okay with minimum age requirements to buy certain things.
We'll see how
I
it
agree.
happens.
But this is why we've talked about this before, Brian,
Oh
because
yeah.
we've brought this exact topic up. Is like at a certain age, your vision starts to fail.
Oh
We
yeah.
never know when it's gonna happen.
My vision's failing now, and I'm almost 60. So you know,
60 what?
I'm about to be 60 in July.
God damn, already?
Yeah, fuck you, asshole.
No, fuck. Last time I remember we celebrated your 50. Like, I thought
That was long. That was
it was
10
2
years
weeks ago.
I thought you were gonna say 60,000.
Fuck all you.
Hey, I'm being the nice one today.
You are. You are. I appreciate it.
Like, what was it cool to watch dirt be made?
When Moses allowed it.
Fucking
check this out.
The
I
first
think
sailor of the Constitution.
Jen, you still here?
I'm here.
All right, I think you'll get a good laugh out of this. I grew up in Massachusetts for 22 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Joined the service, did that whole thing, spent about 15 years in Virginia, went back to Mass after my mother died. Spent 5 years there and got the fuck out because I was like, this place is it's getting dangerous, right?
It is. I'm from Rhode Island.
Oh,
Okay.
she's.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. There we go. She
Okay.
understands.
Okay, well, check this out. Boston eliminated the failing grade in high school, in elementary school, like youth school, whatever, required
It's
school.
so they can pass everybody.
Yeah, well, the mayor came out and bragged about the graduation rate because it's up from 80% to 83%. And the first thing I said was 17% still don't graduate. And then, I feel terrible. I'm going to speak quieter so my wife doesn't hear me. She said it should be 27%, right? And I was like, oh my God, no. 80 is 20.
It's that math, writing, reading. Some people have issues.
Oh, everyone's got their own little areas they're good at. Some people need a pencil and paper. I understand that. But I was in engineering. Claire was engineering. It was like, oh, I know that mistake. I've seen it so many times. Just like when you see the equation they put on Facebook or Twitter or whatever the fuck you call it these days. And it's a what's the answer to this equation? And everyone's offended by the right answer, or even worse, the right answer is not even a choice.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Because they don't understand PEDMAS or PEMDAS or whatever which one you did.
Please excuse my dear and Sally.
Yes, I personally prefer PEDMAS, but you can switch multiplication and division with each other in that formula or order of operations, and you can switch addition and subtraction. Not everyone's aware of that, but parentheses, exponents, all of that, you know.
And other great news in Massachusetts, there was a cop that was crying because he'd just been charged with raping a teenage boy with her husband.
With her husband.
I was trying to get to the joke of the punchline. You didn't give me a chance.
Well, it's in Plymouth too.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yes, Plymouth Cup, and she's a very attractive young
I
woman too.
know.
Wow.
So what happened? The cop and the guy the wife want to get banned by this teenager and cop, the husband.
There's not a lot of details because one, that's child
It's all about the
pornography.
details. It's all about the details.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah.
it, it
God,
won't come
please
out
no.
because he's a minor.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. But this kid has been in their care for years, and
That's even fucked
Oh.
up.
Somebody's
Yeah.
been spending way too much time on Pornhub. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah,
No, I thought
All
it was gonna
of
be like a friend or a friend, but no, this is like the race this kid.
There's
The
racist
what?
kids on Pornhub.
No. The
Raised.
The raised.
For
Yeah.
years they've been raised. They took this like homeless kid in, or not even homeless. They didn't give the details, but like a Plymouth police officer, Plymouth, Massachusetts, like Pilgrim's Plymouth.
Yeah, no, that's a nice part of Mass.
Yeah, I grew up halfway between there and Boston. My sister's in Plymouth.
Yeah.
Hey, at least this
Yeah.
14-year-old doesn't have a 1-year-old baby.
True,
Nice.
and didn't get into a car accident while drunk.
Yeah. Without having her baby strapped into an actual car seat.
But anyway, the woman, the cop, is the woman. She only got like a $10,000 bond. The husband got a $25,000 bond, but and the judge said because they have ties to the community,
The fucking
et cetera, et cetera, first offense, all that kind of stuff that you would honestly expect in a case like this, right?
Yep.
Prosecution was asking for 125,000, I believe.
That seems fair.
Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, Plymouth, Massachusetts, put your house up as your bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have any idea what a house in Plymouth, Massachusetts costs?
A lot.
A lot.
The-
They're very nice, though.
people still build Plymouth-style houses across this country, don't they?
Yep.
Just like Victorians. But like I said, I was halfway between Plymouth and Boston. Bought that place when I moved back up there to help my father out.
Mhm.
That was part of helping him was here's a giant wad of money kind of thing.
Mm.
Well, I sold the place for 640,000. And that wasn't Plymouth. It wasn't even on the coast.
Okay, where was it?
Pembroke,
Okay.
right near Situate and Marshfield.
Yeah. Still
Uh-oh.
suburb like.
Yeah, the beers are kicking in. I said Marshfield.
Yep. What's going on in Connecticut?
What's this gas station heroin?
I don't know.
It's like
Never heard of it.
it's like some MSRI or something that you can get at the gas station. But if you like eat like 10 bags of it, it's like a fucking heroin high.
That is crazy.
Yeah, well, it looks like Connecticut's one of many states to ban this. I'd never heard of it before, but apparently, let me see if I can't find exactly what it is.
Well, if you left enough people use it and they die, wouldn't that be a process of elimination? And like, okay,
I believe in natural selection.
Yes, natural selection.
yeah.
14 states have a tricyclic antidepressant. 14 states have leveled it a Schedule 1 controlled substance.
Oh shit. Okay. But again, so before the ban,
And I understand natural selection, but you also have people that
People
Would
that
be
graduated
useful-
from Massachusetts because they passed all their classes.
Well, and here's the thing: I actually had to pass school.
yeah.
I went through school in Massachusetts, and my town's not even in my high school anymore.
I did my first 6 years of school in Massachusetts.
Where?
Blackstone.
Blackstone. Okay.
Down on the border of Rhode Island and Massachusetts.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's down by Groton and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I've been. Brian, you ever been to Groton?
Yes.
Brian half asleep.
Clay, you been to the Groton?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I
Oh,
have.
Oh, I asked Claire too. It's a submarine base, and I've been to Groton, but not because of the Navy, just because I was close.
Mm.
Uh, well, there's no HTs on subs.
Something, something, something. Insert joke here about black thing full of semen.
What? Okay.
Just a submarine joke. Black thing full of
I know,
semen.
I know. Yeah, 100 men go out, 50 couples come back. Uh, but yeah, there's no HTs on subs because
really?
an HT does like a proper repair.
Hmm.
No, it can do an emergency repair, but does a proper repair. MMs on subs do the emergency repair.
Mm,
And by the time an HT can show up to do a proper repair, everyone's already dead on a submarine.
mm.
So, so yeah, and it was funny at weld school the MMs like, yeah, we can weld just like you. I was like, no, dude, your test is a joke. Like that has to hold long enough to get back to the surface. Sorry, I know you guys don't get the jokes, but uh, and actually, I didn't like the CB's welding either. We had a CB join Surface Fleet,
Mhm.
become an HT. And Jesus Christ, he may as well been freaking welding fences for chicken coops together. Like, oh, and you have to go back out and weld them back together like 2 weeks later. I'm like, no, that means you did it wrong, you know?
Mm.
All right. All right. New York City. What's up with Mamdani? And I understand the man is absolutely allowed to practice religion. I get that and I accept that. And I understand that the media is going to follow the man around and record this. I get that too. But one, after the bombing incident, he made it sound like the quote white supremacists threw the bombs in New York City.
Yeah, and
And then he had the ISIS guy at the mayor's mansion after that. Now he went to Rikers Island to end the Ramadan fast. I was like, Rikers Island is the worst of the worst. Like, we've let all of the middle class criminals out of prison. And on top of that, anyone who's in prison is bad, let alone Rikers Island.
Yeah.
Like, this is Alcatraz style. You put them on a fucking island, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't.
But no one has
I
an
don't know who it
opinion.
is.
I don't like Mandani. I really don't. I think the dude is just. He's Gavin Newsom with a different religion. That's all he is.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's actually a great argument.
Yeah.
I will say too, though, that at least Mamdani is not trying to push Islam upon the people. He's letting them do what they
Yet.
want to do.
Yet.
Yes, but look at shit, I keep forgetting the was it Clearwater, Michigan, Stillwater,
Deerwater.
Dearborn.
Dearborn.
Dearborn. The entire government is Islamic, and they do a call to prayer 5 times a day over the PA system.
Yeah,
I'm
that's.
pretty sure that's against the rules.
It is.
And I'm all about knowing the fact that it never once says separation of church and state in the Constitution, but it does say we will not be a theocracy.
But they're using government funds to promote religion, which is unacceptable.
I don't necessarily agree with that. The issue I would have is you'd have to promote any other religion at least as much as they represent the population. I tried to DEI it out. I tried to DEI it out. I couldn't
Well,
do
and
it.
the other thing is the southern states use government money to put their Ten Commandment plaques in their courthouses.
I don't agree with that either. That's the whole thing is like
I understand, but I don't know where I stand on this honestly, because the Ten Commandments is not the same thing as doing call to prayer.
okay. So here's my breakdown: is either
Because what, 7
It's
of the 10 commandments are actually laws now, right?
yes, but at the
Depends
same
what
point,
state you're in.
fair enough. I'm not sure if like sodomy is illegal in California. Um,
You're not allowed to cohabitate with someone of the opposite sex in West Virginia legally,
Is that in the Ten
unless you're
Commandments?
unless you're married to them. Now, granted, this is enforced as much as you can't put a pie on your windowsill on Sunday morning in Massachusetts.
okay. But here's the thing. It's not a slippery slope fallacy. It's just I
Thank you
call
for
it
understanding fallacies.
I call it fair play. Is if you're going to do this for one, you got to do it for everybody, and we don't have the time to placate to the lowest common denominator.
Thank
Well,
you.
and
And that
Don't
was
do it for
that's my
anybody.
issue. That's my issue with DEI.
Yes.
You can't give everyone. You can't give equity to everyone because that means there's no equality.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing with the religion is like I'm not going to give in to any of them because if it means that, then in the sake of quote fairness, you have to give in to all of them. So don't give in to any of them. Try to keep as secular a government as you can. You should be able to recognize the fact that that there's a majority religion. You can recognize that, but government money shouldn't go into it.
Well, hold on.
And
What about the town I grew up in, Pembroke, that lights a Christmas tree every year?
there are certain things that are more cultural than anything at this point in time.
Yeah, they call it a holiday tree now, and that actually really pissed me off.
I understand that, but Christmas has moved beyond the point of being a pagan or Christian holiday, despite how whoever you want to call it, whoever you talk to. I'm not going to give in
Ah,
here. I
no,
understand
I'm
that it's
sorry.
a
You and
Christian.
I had this conversation 1,000 times, and you
Can
know
we
it.
have another time then?
Yeah, but here's the whole thing: is people are going to make the argument either way. I'm not here to buy into any side of the argument. I'm just going to say that it is a cultural part of this country's makeup at this point in time.
So is in Christianity.
Yes, it is.
Do you know there were blasphemy laws in this country, even with the First Amendment as it was ratified?
Yes.
I believe the most recent case I could find was like 1861 of someone being convicted of blasphemy in this country.
Yeah, and I mean, in certain areas of this country, you're still not allowed to curse. Virginia Beach, when we were there,
Yeah,
community
you would
service,
get
you
a
could get a
ticket.
ticket if you were
Yeah.
cursing too much.
Yeah.
And that still goes against the First Amendment. But as we
But it's a
progress
place
as
for children.
as we progress as a society, we tend towards more freedom. And mind you, this little blip in our history's period where we're freaking going off the rails and going off the deep end with DEI and stuff like that is literally just it's just the anomaly that disproves the rule. It's not the rule itself. We tend towards freedom as a society. And
Thought experiment. Thought experiment.
Yeah.
I'm assuming everyone in this room besides myself is a registered Republican.
No,
Okay, you're probably independent or maybe libertarian because you're weird.
I'm weird.
Okay. I've done the libertarian thing. I gave up on them because they're too busy trying to prove who's more libertarian than the other guy.
It's wonderful.
That's true.
Yeah, nothing gets done.
Exactly. That's why it's so beautiful.
Hold on. Let me go back a couple of seconds ago. You registered a Republican now?
No, I'm independent. I've been independent for 8 years now.
Oh, okay.
I refuse to pick a party. But if you could all agree to 50% of your income is going to be taken as a tax. I'm asking for your vote. 50% of your income is taken as a tax, but you build pods and plug the Democrats in so they can live in their Harry Potter world. And they get to go, oh, you stupid MAGA chuds paid for this as they slay dragons in their computer world. But you get to live in reality and vote in reality without them. Would you pay for that?
No, I like my money.
Yeah, but now you got to give it to homeless bums who shit on the side of the road.
Not yet. Not in this state yet.
No, wait, who's in charge over the Spanberger?
It's changing, and I may have
She's
to move.
worse than Newsom.
Again, it's changing, and I may have to move.
And I cannot believe Virginia Democrats elected a Jew as their governor with what's been going on with how much they hate the Jews lately.
Yeah, I don't think.
So cost of living would go
I
down.
think she mentioned it. I didn't know
Yes,
she was a
everything would
Jew
cost less.
till now.
She's not a loud and proud Jew, though, so.
That's the point. But I'm saying that exactly what Claire said. The cost of living would go down. The cost of everything would go down because there's less competition, and only the people that can actually make goods are around. So you're not paying the welfare. You're not giving the guy a freaking dollar change, your dollar of change from the Starbucks or whatever. You don't have to deal with the idiot at work who cuts his fucking fingers off and sues the company so you don't get a raise this year.
I would be very tempted.
Yeah, you'd be like, I'd like to see a graph, a chart of projections here, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. I want to see the data. I want to see the data on
Okay.
this.
Let's say 20% of your income.
Oh, 20%.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. 20%. I will sacrifice 20%.
Yep. No,
for that.
we'll keep you happy. Don't worry about it. We'll protect this country. We'll keep you alive in the computers.
Right.
And then you get to be some freaking chiseled dude, glistening pecs with a fucking double-sided axe over your shoulder going, sure is a beautiful morning.
Don't know if I'll ever be that dude, but okay.
All right, you get to be the buxom woman with a handkerchief on your over your hair, hanging up laundry. To be stereotypical.
See, that's their hate. Like, it's like I don't need no. Never mind. She's one of her quotes. Like, I don't need no man, but I want a man.
Yeah, and I don't need a woman either, but it's nice to have one.
Yeah. All right. That's what we got.
Oh shit! Have you guys seen this? Mamdani's wife's stuff come up.
Yeah, it's too late for now. You know.
Well, no, they don't give a fuck anyway. They elected Jay Jones in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did he say we should kill Republicans' children so they could die in their mother's arms. Did you see the video of him trying to kick a dog and missed?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That sounds hilarious.
There's a video. He went to kick a dog out of his way, and he missed.
Yeah.
He only got where he is because his daddy's a federal judge.
He's a terrible man.
Yeah.
He is. I've met him.
And what is it? Maine elected Plattner, the guy with the fucking Nazi totem conf tattoo on his chest.
He got elected?
He got elected, and now he actually in
his
his new campaign coming up.
Mm-hmm.
He's got pictures of the church he attends, and the church came out and was like, "Please don't use pictures of our church to promote yourself."
Oh my god!
Yeah, he claimed he didn't know what the tattoo meant, and I was like, there's an SS in that thing, dude.
Maybe he didn't pass high school either.
Then he didn't get to sign up.
Oh, maybe.
You need a high school education to join the service.
Well, sometimes they give you a waiver and stuff.
Yeah, but you need a GED for the waiver.
Yeah.
It depends how old he is.
I think he's in his 40s now.
Yeah, he's somewhere around my age.
Yeah.
Jeez, like I'm trying to shove my head so far up my ass that I can understand the logic, but I just can't.
Well, no, at best, what his best argument would have been was, I got fucked up with my buddies in Austria. Came home with a Nazi tattoo. That I could have been like, all right, I can see that happening because I came home with my dick pierced 3 times.
Ouch!
Yeah,
I've seen it.
The way see, I'm not even talking trash. This shit happens. I get it.
It happens to some people.
You
tell you
told
what,
me that
though.
he got it done. I told him no balls that you fucking no fucking way in hell. He whipped it right down in front of me.
Whoa, look at that. Right? Tell you what, it's ribbed for her pleasure. But yeah, I would have accepted that argument better than I didn't know what it meant. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because let's admit it, in the service, we did a bunch of dumb shit drunk, and who knows what you wake up and go, oh fuck, what the hell did I do?
Mm.
How many dudes get in trouble overseas when they get freaking hammered in a foreign country?
Yeah.
And now not only did you get arrested in a foreign country, but you're also fucking UA.
Yeah.
Or dear God, missed ships movements. Yeah, right? How fucked are you then?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty.
Brian's waking up.
Yeah, you missed ship movement.
He heard the ship's moving. He's like, oh fuck. Oh, Jen, do you know that he's the asshole that put in Claire? Do you know that Brian is the asshole that brought in the Liberty Buddy policy?
That's a
Really?
good policy.
Yep.
Because of what
He's
he
the-
did, or because he was.
His actions directly led to it. Brian, please explain. Once everyone yells at you, go ahead and explain.
Oh my god. Yeah, he went. What was it? You got missed ship movement or something like that, Brian?
No, the midship movement. The person I was with, who was my Liberty buddy, pissed off the command master chief.
Oh shit.
Oh, that wasn't much of a story.
Yeah.
That's.
Brian usually does this better, but
Oh, well,
he just woke up in a drunken haze.
They haven't.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it was because
he got
of
high today.
this dude's actions is why we all had to have a Liberty Buddy. And you know what? They've done away with that policy since then.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yep. So now you
You
can
be
just go out
drunk
and
and
enjoy.
stupor as a sailor again.
Not even just don't get so fucked up that you attack your own chain of command.
It happened.
I don't know. Sometimes some of those boot ensigns need a good kick in the butt.
Well, I mean, true, but that's not your job to do, is it? I would like to go with my crew and not have a drink today when I'm in France for one day, and I would love to try some French wine while I'm in France. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Check this out. We were in Rota, Spain for one day. That wasn't on the same ship as you, Claire, was it? We never went to Spain.
No, we didn't. We went to.
Yeah, that was on the Vela Gulf. I had duty that day. Let me tell you how much it sucks to be in port for one day and have duty. And we only had one day port visit that entire cruise.
Jeez.
I did get to see Israel a lot though. And well, that was really cool. Especially because like Israel wasn't involved in conflict at the time. It was during, the what 10 to 15, maybe 20 years, Israel gets peace and then they're attacked basically. And then they fight back and they're called Nazis. And I'm like, it's funny you calling the Jews the Nazis. You know? Oh, a liberal friend of mine tried to explain to me how you could hate Jews and they're still the Nazi. And I'm like, dude, you're trying to explain how. It's like, first of all, you're justifying your anti-Semitism and how you're not, and how the Jews are the Nazis.
I trust me. I've got liberal friends that do the same thing. I live near Chicago again, so.
Oh, that's a mistake.
I live in the suburbs, so.
Where in Chicago? Waukegan?
No, up by McHenry.
Huh?
Fuck no, I ain't living in Waukegan. No. Up by McHenry. So.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't go back to Illinois. Actually, Illinois is one of our states on this list today to talk about.
Oh, joy. My state is always a source of entertainment.
Yeah,
Our governor looks like Jabba the Hutt.
Pritzker?
Yes.
Oh, look at that! Come on. Who else can get a state and spit out the name of the governor?
Okay.
All right, Brian, Massachusetts.
Hochul.
Oh, look at no, that's New York. I always make that mistake too.
So my
I don't want to say Michelle Wu, but that's
no,
Boston's
that's the
mayor.
mayor of Boston. Ah, damn, I don't
This
know.
happens every time when we try to figure out the mayor, governor of Massachusetts. None of us can ever come up with it.
Yeah, it's not in the news. I mean, which is kind of good. Like, hey, let me lay low.
Yeah, well, Kathy Hochul's a fucking joke. I mean,
Yep.
she's taking both sides of so many arguments, especially when it comes to Mamdani shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, she supported him on like, we're gonna make everything free, and then as soon as he got elected, she's like, we can't pay for that. Well, New York's not gonna pay for that shit. We have like, farmers. We can't pay for the homeless drug addicts.
Oh, it's literally
Nope.
just Chicago. It's just on the East Coast with the whole "I want it now" crybaby fucking people.
Thank you, Veruca Salt. No, no one got that Willy Wonka reference.
No.
Daddy, I want Oompa Loompa, and I want
Oh.
it now. God. Did I just date myself with Gene Wilder movies?
Yep.
All right.
Older than me.
No, it's not.
I am not going to quote my favorite Gene Wilder movie because it will get us a strike on the
Oh,
internet.
it must be. Oh no, you can't hear, but it must be Wagons East then, or either that, or Hear No Evil, See No Evil.
Blazing Saddles.
Oh, that's right. I bet Blazing Saddles. I said Wagons East. That was John Candy, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, he's dead. Uh, oh shit! I clicked something. Oh, check this out. Tim Walz in Minnesota is all upset because a bunch of people like moved money in the stock market right before this potential Iran ceasefire happened. And he wants to know who had foreknowledge. And I was like, dude, this is literally what the Trump administration has been trying to do with insider trading
Hmm.
since he got in office, and you've stopped him every step of the way. And I laughed my ass off during the State of the Union. Elizabeth Warren standing ovation for the insider trading. I was like, Elizabeth, you're on the list. You know? All right. Looks like Guapo's rolling out. He says she's leaving and he's got to get up early, but he's hoping he gets a piece instead.
Good for him.
Yeah, maybe. Um, but yeah, it drove me nuts. And Tim Walz was like insider trading, but he didn't give a fuck with insider trading. He's trying to make this sound like a war effort thing.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. What?
I just can't take Tim Walz seriously. I can't.
Oh, he's a putz. Remember when
Eh,
he eats tacos with mayonnaise? Is that what he said?
oh God, ew.
I ate white guy tacos. I was like, what the fuck does that happen? And I love it. Like the white people don't know how to season their food. The fucking white people almost eliminated the Indian people to get their food to taste better. Okay. Did anyone hear about like the West Indian spice route? What the British India, whatever.
Yep.
It's still a thing. Moving spices across the planet. Ah, my goodness. Uh oh, check this out. Illinois. There's a city in Illinois. I can't remember which one. See if I can't find out. But they are looking to fire police have a an Illinois police officer was fired after an investigation into social media posts aimed at immigration and customs enforcement. The city of Elgin terminated Officer Jason Letts for violation of department policies regarding posts that suggest ICE should
Oh shit.
investigate certain locations for of the city for illegal immigration. But you can't even be like, hey, by the way, here's where the crime is. You're gonna this sounds like a courtroom Because you know how difficult it is to fire a government employee, right?
Yeah, that's actually in my area, by the way.
Elgin,
Yeah, Elgin. It's
Elgin. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's a few towns south. It's closer to Chicago, but yeah, it's just a few towns south from me.
See, I thought Elkins right away, and that's somewhat near Chicago.
Yeah, no, that's Elgin. So
But yeah, dude lost his job. I got a feeling he's got a suit in court. And you know what? Don't even try to get your job back. Demand like 10 years pay because you've been blacklisted and can't find work now.
Yep.
Because
yeah,
who wants to be the cop that's gonna be have other cops turn their back on them when they're under fire, right?
yeah. There's no way that this guy's gonna work around here again, especially with how the cops act and stuff.
Even security won't hire him.
Not in
The
this area,
dude,
at least.
yeah, dude has to leave the state or learn a new trade at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's got a lawsuit. Well, I doubt it goes anywhere, honestly, because most people don't do shit. They just get fucked and lay down. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
He'll come out and apologize, and they'll still demand him be fired.
Yes. No, yes. And that's the problem, dude, is don't apologize. You're just admitting guilt at that point.
Yep.
They're not going to forgive you. Even for shit you might have posted on fucking Twitter 15 years ago before it became X. They're still going to nail you to the wall for it.
Yep.
Uh, oh, shit. That's right. Chicago is where this freaking murder happened. This execution happened, isn't it? The call at Loyola, Loyola, Loyolla or something like that. University, college student. This dude just walked across the street and shot her in the head.
Oh God.
Well, people have come out and they were saying it was her fault, wrong place, wrong time.
How is it her fault?
Well, if
That's
it's her fault for being in the wrong place, wrong time, first of all, it was during college hours, so she was walking across campus. And two, if it was her fault for being in the wrong place, wrong time, then definitely the girl in the ultra tiny mini skirt in the alley next to a bar in a shady area at 2 a.m. was asking to get raped.
Yep.
yeah. This is just this is Chicago logic. It is.
No, I swear they told me never blame the victim. No matter
Yeah.
what, no matter how much I said, please do it, it's still not their fault, right?
Yeah. But this is like Chicago logic. Like the areas around Chicago are really nice, but Chicago itself.
It's a shithole.
Oh yeah. Nobody that lives around Chicago actually goes into Chicago. From my experience, like I live in the small towns around it, and no one here wants to go into Chicago. Like
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
I
at least people in the burbs in Massachusetts still want to drive into Boston once in a while.
yeah,
Like, let's
and
go see the city tonight. You know what I mean?
yeah, and out here it's just like hey, let's go to Chicago. No, no, we got good
Like,
food out here. Why do you need to go to Chicago?
yeah,
Why do
why
you
do I
need
want to get robbed?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was Chicago that yeah, it was Pritzker who came out about this woman, uh this young lady, college student. By the way, illegal immigrant killed her.
Oh God.
Said we cannot incarcerate our way out of this problem. And I was
Why?
like,
You don't incarcerate people in the first place in
well,
this
no,
state.
see, no. The problem is crime went down, so they let everyone out of prison. And then crime spiked, and they didn't understand why.
Oh
We
no.
tried incarceration. It's like, yes, the bad guys are still in prison. You let them out.
Yeah, we
It's
have some of the most lenient laws in this country when it comes to the catch and release system that we've got. It's just a revolving door of criminals now. That's all it is. Is it's a revolving door of criminals. I came back here because the veteran community is one of the best in the country here. But
Ooh. Okay. According
um,
to whom? Your own opinion, or did you
personal
see this somewhere?
experience.
Okay, okay.
Personal
No, that
experience.
personal experience is a factor. Don't get me wrong, but there is actually a lot of vets out here. It's
Yeah,
something like almost 30% of the population.
I get you. I just had dinner with a guy that played in the Ice Bowl, and he's a veteran.
The the football Super Bowl thing.
No, the Ice
The
Bowl.
pa-
It wasn't a Super Bowl, but look it
oh,
up.
okay, it was the playoffs.
Yeah, I think it was Packers
It
versus
was it
Bears.
was the New England Patriots.
Ice Bowl.
Uh, yeah, and well, that was when they were shoveling off every 10 yards.
Yeah, it was.
And Vinatieri kicked like a 53-yard field goal to win the game. Yeah, I think that was the when Brady
It
won his
was,
first Super Bowl,
it
maybe.
was the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys, and it was in
Okay.
1967.
Okay. So maybe this was Ice Bowl 2.0 that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Because I know there was a Patriots game when the Patriots had a dynasty when they first started it. It was completely frozen. There was feet of snow on the ground, and they were shoveling off like every 10 yards so you could know where the yard lines were. Uh Great game. It turns out after the fact it was illegal to go and shovel off the field, but
Hmm.
didn't matter at that point by the time I even realized it because the refs didn't call it,
Yeah, but yeah, I got to eat dinner with a guy that played in that, and he's a vet too, and really, really like cool guy, and just like top notch veteran community out here. It's
Cool.
next level. Like that's why I moved back here after,
Cool.
so.
Yeah, you should say
But
out of Illinois in general.
How many more states you want to cover?
Um, we could. Well, we're in Illinois anyway. That there's only one more
Uh,
after this.
uh, I've
Uh,
been a little distracted with alcohol.
I've noticed, and you said you're going to be okay, and you do this a lot, Brian.
Sorry.
I'm just teasing you. It's fucking Friday. This is what we're here for, right? This is how the show started.
Next
Was you and
Friday
I
will be
got
different. There will be no VFW beforehand.
well, I'm just saying this is how the show started. Is we got hammered, then started talking about. Did you see this shit on the news?
Yeah.
Then one day you had the balls to actually hit record and publish it.
And then, UFC is on Paramount Plus now, so you can watch it whatever you want.
That's right. We used to drink and watch UFC, then talk about the news.
Yep.
We would go to the fight every month too, or,
Yep.
or watch it at the bar.
Now you don't have to go to the bar. You can just watch it on Paramount Plus.
I got a
Yeah.
big 55-inch TV now.
Nice.
Yeah, my TV broke, and I didn't think this was a thing that still happened. I got like this bar on the bottom that won't work right. And I'm like, I thought this was like something that went away in the 90s with the cathode ray tube, you know? But TVs are way cheaper now, though.
Yeah.
We were looking at 55-inch TVs and it was like $200. And we are like, what? And I was like, no, this used to be like 1,000. But check this out. This the teachers union in Chicago is trying to get not just accepted absence from class, but cancel school so the teachers can bring the students out to protest against Trump.
Nope. That's not a thing. Should not be a thing, at least. But Illinois.
Well, the problem is I know of at least a couple of schools that have allowed kids to skip school to go protest, and then like kids got hit by fucking cars.
This is ridiculous. I don't get this. I don't get this.
What gives you the right to teach my kids that their politics and then bring them to a protest so they don't have to go to school?
Yeah, and it is political indoctrination because you tell a kid, hey, look, if you buy into this political philosophy, we'll give you a day off.
Right.
You don't even have to believe in it. Just show up,
Just
but
show
you do
up
it
and you
enough
get your day
times.
off.
But
Yeah.
you do it enough times, and all of a sudden, this is everyone saying this. And
yeah.
it's like, yeah, you're a stupid kid. All right,
I would be
dear
pissed
God.
if I
Well,
was a
I'm
parent.
getting really embarrassed lately watching some of these YouTube videos of people going to like the beach on spring break of college students.
Oh, how stupid they are.
Yes. And I was like, there's no way this is the average person. And I'm sure they're picking the footage they want, but how do you find that many people who think that this country was founded in like 1970?
It
And I'm
flabbergasted
like,
me.
I'm like,
It,
okay, you're 18 or 20 maybe. So let's assume your father was young when you were born. So he's 40. His father was born before when you thought this country was founded, you know?
Yep.
oh yeah, ask somebody how many presidents we've had.
Well, that's easy. Well, not that depends. Trick question, you motherfucker there. How many presidents or how many terms?
Either one. Honestly, you would be
Well,
surprised.
54 is easy.
Yeah, but you would
But
be
how many
surprised.
presidents? How many presidents is a little tougher. How many served 2 terms? How many served one? How many served four?
But no, seriously, go ask a college student how many presidents we've had.
Mm. But again, what is the right answer? That how many presidents? I'm going to assume people in office of the president of the United States.
I mean, yeah,
Could you answer that question?
it's like 37.
I have no idea,
I
honestly.
honestly think it's like 37 or
Especially
36.
there's at least one guy who stepped in as VP, then didn't win president after that, right? And then you have your Jimmy Carter and your Bush that only did
45. 45. I was on the right track.
no 45 is terms.
Oh, okay.
Bush was 43 and 45, right?
Total number of presidencies is 47. Okay.
They're probably talking about VP stepping in then. Because we've had 47 elections, I
Yeah.
believe. And how many people served 2 terms? And not just 2 terms, but like FDR did 4, right? Yeah, yeah. Now, look, I can see Clay's determined. He's like, this is a fascinating question. I want to know the answer now.
Yeah, because every time I'm Googling it, AI is just spitting out 47.
Yeah, and that's what you would expect to hear. Okay, how about this? How many people have been president of the United States?
It's saying if you don't count consecutive, no, non-consecutive okay, and that's not the answer
Non-consecutive,
we're looking.
non-consecutive. That's only 2 presidents in the history of the country.
Yeah. Um,
Who?
Grover Cleveland, by the way.
Yep.
yeah, it's saying 45 if you don't count non-consecutive terms, but they're fucking there's got to be
But
more than
Obama
that.
served 2 terms
Yeah, so did
in a
Bush.
row. Yeah. Clinton,
Yeah,
Reagan.
I swear to God, it's like fucking 30 between 30 35 and 37.
What's the question you're asking it? How are you prompting it?
How many presidents in total?
No. Try typing this in. How many people have been the president of the United States? Because that might give us a different answer. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna go, oh, Teddy Roosevelt doesn't count twice. Trump doesn't count twice. Uh, as Claire's figuring this out, because I'm excited. Fuck. We got a bunch of California if you want to talk about it, but honestly, I think I'm done with California. I think everyone's done with California. Everyone has
I
fled
think
this
I'm done
state.
with the whole show.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you
Somebody had a little too much fun at the VFW.
Yep.
Don't blame him. I love going down there. 45 in total. 45 men have held the position.
aren't we only?
Yeah,
But Trump was 43 and 45, so that can't be right.
yeah, it's telling me 45 people in total.
Are they listed?
Hold up.
I'm sure it could be.
I'm just now I'm
Whoa.
genuine because I'm. Uh-oh, this will be fun. Apparently
Okay,
not.
so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you just sit here and count them all.
Yeah. It's not, yeah, so it's 45. This includes vice presidents that took over the term and stuff like that. So,
for some reason, okay, maybe I thought 45. Yeah, but again, how was Trump 43 and 45?
Because there's a president between them, Biden.
Yeah, but
Joe,
he's the
he was
same man
40,
being president.
he was 45 and 47.
Okay, I'm sorry, my mistake. Oh, okay, that would yeah. Sorry, the beer. So that's okay. I'm sorry. I thought they
No weed
counted the
involved, just beer.
true. I thought they accounted for the elections, not the person in office. So when JFK was killed, the man who took office after him was the next number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So because we've had two non-consecutive presidents, that brings it down by two.
Yep.
Okay. Well, see, this was this has
Thank
been
you,
bothering me
Chat
for some time.
GPT.
Yeah, this has been bothering me for some time. I'm glad I have an actual answer because
I think even the AI got it wrong because the guy that took over for Nixon was not Gerald Ford, and the guy that took over for Nixon is actually not list. Wait, was it Gerald Ford?
Yes.
Okay,
sounds
yeah,
right. Yeah, but like FDR served four terms, so he only
yeah,
counted as the same number for all four terms.
yes.
Okay, look at that. I learn something new every day.
So I
All
was
right.
off by like 10. So hey,
Well, no, because you like that makes sense. Adjust. Uh, okay. This freedom of press bullshit I've been hearing is really pissing me off. And some Clinton era judge, which I don't, I only bring up Clinton era because it was in the headline.
Yep.
Uh, has ruled that the Pentagon has violated First Amendment rights by only allowing certain reporters in for interviews,
Yeah.
like the press briefings. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
First Amendment gives you the right to say what you want and to be able to publish it. It does not give you access to someone else
No.
to get stuff to publish.
I mean, seriously, are we going to allow like Hezbollah's new news organization in there? They're
Yeah,
freaking
where's Al
journalists.
Jazeera?
Yeah, Al Jazeera. Sorry, forgot the name of it for a sec.
The crazy thing is, I actually read Al Jazeera news because they're usually very good on a lot of stuff. But grain of salt. But yeah, it really bothered me that the same thing happened with the press, the White House or press briefings. Like, oh, you have to let us in. It's like, no, they don't. Can I just say I'm a fucking journalist and walk in too?
Right.
Hey, it works for people
Apparently,
on the left when they're
yeah.
protesting.
And meanwhile, well, Nick Shirley's not a reporter; he's a YouTuber. And then Don Lemon's like, I'm a reporter. It's like, Don Lemon, you're a fucking YouTuber. Hope you know that. You,
And
you
he's a
broke
criminal.
into a church and violated their rights.
Yep, which should land him in jail.
It won't.
Or at least a big giant fine or something, or some kind of don't do this anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh man, especially with all this shit going on in churches lately. You want a bunch of angry people kicking in your door in the middle of worship?
Nope.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't do it. Nope, nope. That ain't a smart move. That's not a smart move. This is how you see if their God is real or not.
Well, how do you mean that?
Oh, most people I know that go to church are armed, even at church. And you kick in the door angrily, trying to protest something, and all this shit that's been happening in churches. That's a quick way to find out if there's an afterlife.
All right. Well, we carry and in church, but typically I wouldn't bring my gun in church because I don't even bring my phone in church.
Mm.
But your wife does.
Her phone, yeah. She at least finally got to put it on mute. She gets 1,000 messages a minute. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, my phone's been quiet this whole time. I'm actually kind of worried.
Yeah, it takes years. Don't respond to anything for like 5 years. They'll stop contacting you.
Uh, mm,
Yeah, yeah, that sounds good.
Most of my friends are women, and they would be banging down my door if I didn't respond within like a day. They'd be, Claire, you okay? You in there? Knock, 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 knock.
I have a sibling chat with my brother and my sister that I was so inactive in. They put my wife into it to replace me.
Nice. That's good for you. So, Department of War Secretary Hedgepeth has removed 4 officers, 2 women, and 2 black men from military promotion lists.
He's obviously sexist and racist, right?
That's what they're coming out saying.
I don't know.
Now,
I mean, what was their
man,
title? That's gonna be.
they're all competing for 1-star general in the army. So they're all competing for the same position. It's not like he went through all the services and picked black men and women. Is it possible he wants
The
one or
best?
two people to get the job instead of DEI?
Yeah.
And here's the thing is, the people are like, I'm not sure this is legal. And all I can say is, he's the fucking Secretary of War. He can tell the army what to do. It doesn't fucking matter. He
Yeah.
has absolute control except for the President of the United States,
And
right?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. The military should be a meritocracy,
Yes, that's the whole
and
point. I
we
like the
need to.
testing that we did as enlisted.
Yeah, we need
Do you know
to.
the job or not?
Yeah, and we need to like look at this before people say he's racist or not. You need to seriously look at the situation. And problem is we can't tell who's the most capable client. No, capable freaking officer who's got the most merit, the most awards, stuff like this.
Right.
And people are just sitting there just ragging on the military or the Pete Hegseth just because he's Hegseth. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously.
Well, they tried to not get Trump elected because they said he had a Nazi tattoo, which turned out to be a Christian cross.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they elected the guy with the actual Nazi tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll say whatever the fuck they think they need to say to win.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's
This
just it's manipulation.
this is
Most
why I'm getting
people are. Just go ahead.
good. This is why I keep considering actually registering Republican because then I can at least vote in the primary too.
Yeah, and the scary thing is like they accuse Trump of using things straight out of Hitler's playbook, but Hitler used Machiavelli a lot, and these people are Machiavellian as fuck.
Oh, not just that. The fucking Nazis literally looked at the United States Democrat Party and how to decide if someone was Jewish or not. They looked at the black policy the Democrats had. They said, one drop black, you're black, which we still use to this day because they call Obama black. And he's 50% white.
Yeah,
But they say, no, he's black. I'm like, no, he's a fucking mutt like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we all just be mutts? What's wrong with that instead of a purebred?
yeah, I have fun with it too. I'm German, Irish, and Scottish. I don't know whether to buy myself a drink or kick my own ass.
Yeah, it's funny
Nice.
because the wife is German, Irish, and fuck. I want to say Slovakian because she did one of them 23andMe tests, even though I was like, don't do that shit. Chinese are collecting your DNA to make it the next corona. But yeah, I was like, oh my God. I was like, you've been the most enslaved and the most enslaving people in history. Like, yeah, well, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Yeah, I can actually trace my lineage back to a town in England that actually still bears my family name because my family came over on the Mayflower and it became, John of whatever. And whatever is still a town in England.
Oh,
I
nice.
think, yeah, it's in East Westchester or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool though, you know? Uh, all right. So Hegseth is choosing, basically, in my opinion, is trying to make a decision who gets promoted, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys kind of see, at least understand my argument.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Meanwhile, the army has opened up enlistment up to 42 years old, and everyone gets a marijuana waiver.
Yep. There is no marijuana waiver anymore.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need a waiver for marijuana use or even a conviction for marijuana possession.
I needed one when I joined the military.
I did not. I just
Lied.
what well, I did DEP, delayed entry program.
It lied.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did
And
too.
then yes, but I was in DEP for a year preparing because I was like, I just turned 21. I want to sign up, but I want to be 21 as a civilian. Like, let's do this whole milestone. And just didn't smoke pot for that year.
Huh. That's a lot of time smoking.
I just started drinking beer, and look how that worked out for me. All right. I'm making an effort to bring Cuba more into this conversation because we keep overlooking Cuba. Looks like Cuba's about ready to make a deal,
They need
but they're
power. They need oil and gas to power up their power plants because they keep doing blackouts.
well, yeah, we're not just doing a trade embargo, we're actually blockading Cuba, aren't we?
Yep.
Like
Well, they were getting most of their oil
Venezuela.
from Venezuela, and we're not letting them do that anymore. So
But when was the last time we saw a real blockade in the world? Now I see Claire's gears grinding. It was like, oh, an actual blockade. Ships sinking ships because they're bringing goods in. Maybe Palestine, but that wasn't really a blockade. Claire wants to know the answer.
you looking it up?
Yes.
But yeah, we don't. This isn't a thing that happens often, and we've cut fuel off everything. The island's a blackout, except for a handful of American-owned resorts with fuel.
There's no American-owned resorts in Cuba.
Yes, yeah, there's a handful of them. Actually, a whole bunch of lefties just went to Cuba to show how great they are, I guess. And they actually
Okay,
made like,
by the definition of blockade,
yeah,
Right.
that's
post
a tough
World
one
War
too.
II Berlin blockade was the last time there was an actual blockade.
Oh, United States used to sink ships trying to bring goods into Cuba, and now they're doing it again.
Oh,
How is that not a blockade?
yeah, that actually does sound like it would fit the terms,
Yeah,
but
nothing in or out, right?
yeah.
But yeah, we just had a whole bunch of people go to Cuba. Hassan Piker was one of them.
Oh God.
Oh, your girlfriend went to Cuba too.
Well, it's funny because this video of this dude shaking food and having children dance for him before he fed them in the
Wow.
streets. And I was like, dude, that's
Your green
terrible.
energy girl that sailed around the world went to Cuba.
Greta
Oh,
Greta Down
Greta?
syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Greta completely took her mask off, didn't she?
Yep.
Yes.
How'd
She's like,
she
oh,
get to Cuba? Did she sail
no,
there?
not saying that. She said, give Cuba back their oil. They need it.
For their
And it's like,
revolution.
She's a
hold on, you
green
told us.
energy person, I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now she wants the oil back, and it's like, hold on, you told us all not to use oil.
Yeah.
Why
Yep.
does Cuba need their oil back? Oh, because people will die. Yeah. Now make that worldwide.
Exactly.
Let's
Yeah, I'm sorry, Greta, but if you ever see this, how dare you?
Oh my God, her He-Man haircut was such a mistake. You've seen the memes, haven't you?
Yeah, I like the memes.
You know it fits so good too, didn't it?
By the
Brian
power of
doesn't.
Grayskull.
Yeah, Brian doesn't do the memes. He doesn't get it.
Well, I was all about the power of Grayscale.
No. There's pictures out there of He-Man with Greta's head on it with her new haircut, and it looks
Right.
just like He-Man's hair. Oh
Are
my
there any
God.
other articles on here you want to talk
Oh yeah,
about?
this is actually I kind of want to get through most of this foreign stuff.
All right.
Uh I
I'm
can buzz through most of it though.
I'm
Uh,
dying.
yeah, a Colombian military aircraft wrecked.
Yep.
I believe there's over 100 dead.
This says dozens.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, this is an old report. No,
Okay.
it's still only gonna be dozens because there's probably only like 36 guys on this aircraft. They were doing training ops, fell out of the sky. No survivors.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's too bad. Uh, oh shit. Okay, we talked about that wrestler who won a world championship in Iran who got executed publicly, right?
Yep, we did.
They hanged him by his neck until dead
Oh wow.
Why?
publicly. Oh,
Uh,
because he protested against the Iranian regime. Iranian, whatever you
That's
call them.
probably not a good enough reason to kill somebody.
Well, Iran has gone out and sent text messages directly to people saying, hey, you better watch what you're doing. You're next on the list.
Wow.
Actually, coming from the government.
Is there
Get
a
the fuck.
government in Iran?
The people sending you messages saying we're gonna come execute you, I think you can trust well enough to think that they're actually gonna come and kill you.
Thank God I don't live in Iran.
Mm, mm. Yeah.
you and me
Thank.
both.
Oh, by the way, Claire, I bought a the American Generation 2 308.
Okay. Scouts. Is it the Scout
It's a
rifle?
Scout series, but it's way more current.
Okay. Nice.
It's got a fluted barrel, so it weighs less. I put a Bushnell.
Long eye relief scope on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I, oh my goodness. I'm still sighting it in because I'm having a little bit of trouble. I think
You've
I'm
been saying
anticipating.
that for weeks.
No, I think I'm having issues anticipating the shot. And you know that means like
Yeah.
you tense right before it fires.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's.
So I'm thinking maybe release the tension on the trigger so
You
it
just have to
fires.
learn better shooting habits.
Yes, I understand that. But when I'm sighting it, I'm usually smoking a cigarette and got a beer next to me.
No
When I'm
weed.
shooting a
At least you're
deer,
not smoking with weed.
I'm just saying when I go out deer hunting, I'm not touching any of that.
Well, you got
Maybe a
a deer blind
nicotine.
in your backyard now.
Yeah, and I have a portable one too. But yeah, I keep I and great. Okay, check this out. 100 yards, I'm hitting up about an inch and a half, and to the right about a half inch consistently, no matter how much I adjust my sight.
Okay. That tells me it's finger placement.
Yeah, and that's the things that I'm hitting the same. I was like, it's still a kill shot, but it just seems weird. You think adjusting the sight would fix that? Maybe I just need to
No.
aim different instead.
No, it's finger placement on the trigger.
It's got a double trigger.
Doesn't
Still
It's got
finger
matter.
a
play,
it's
It,
got a
it,
safety
it,
trigger.
when you pull that trigger, your finger placement matters because if your finger placement's off when you're pulling the trigger, it can cause your bullet to go up like that.
Maybe I'm typically using past my upwards of my first knuckle by a couple millimeters, like the tip of my finger, not the tip of my finger, but above that knuckle
Yeah. Oh, I can't
to
really help.
actually squeeze. I know everyone shoots different, right?
Yeah, and I can't really help you unless I was actually there in the room. So,
Yeah, and I'm actually tempted to just pull the bolt out and fire a laser down the barrel, then sight the scope into that, and then figure out how to hit that.
there you go. That works.
So, what
You
does
think
Iran declare as a non-hostile vessel?
that's an excellent question. They're going to allow non-hostile vessels through the Strait of Hormuz. Does that mean basically not a military vessel?
I think they let like 10 oil tankers through.
Hold on. Those 10 oil tankers they gave to the United States.
No, they didn't give them to the United States. They just let them through without blowing them up.
No,
I
maybe.
know
Maybe
that
that's
Trump came out and said it was a big, beautiful bill from
all right. I thought they
Iran, but
gave us the tankers, but maybe you're right. Maybe they just let them through.
I think it just their gift to us was to let them through.
Is that a gift or is that a please don't blow more of us up?
I would say that it's probably closer to the second one.
Uh, I mean, they can't have much weaponry left, honestly, right?
I mean, 82nd Airborne is in the air. I mean,
Yes, it
there
was
are
80
rumors going around that we're going to take over the oil refinery Island this weekend.
Kurtag or Keurig or
I don't know
coffee
how to
maker or
say it.
something.
I mean,
It
Uh,
would give us
that
leverage.
will like literally shut down all the economic ability of Iran to produce any incoming income.
well, the
Yeah.
82nd Airborne, by the way. Just
Yep.
so everyone understands, these guys get dropped out of fucking planes,
Yep.
okay?
Uh-huh.
They are
Yeah, I think
above
this,
average grunts.
yeah,
Yes,
well,
they are.
there's 3,000 of them, I think.
Hmm.
And
And
then
we
the
got a
top,
Mew on the way too. So,
yeah, and there's more Marines en route.
yep.
And
So I
ah,
know Trump does not want to start a ground war with Iran, but I think
yeah, if you don't want to,
the
stop
island
sending
is not going to
Marines.
be like a ground war. We're just going to occupy the island and fuck you all.
Yeah, but yeah, if you don't want a ground war, don't send Marines. If you let those dogs off the leash versus what happened in
But they could
Afghanistan,
back up once the 82nd Airborne one's on ground and on the island. What happens when you throw the Marines on there too? It's
we
backup
put the
for
Marines
the
on there.
End up broke, dead, or pregnant.
Yes, exactly. But the Marines will show up, they'll take over the island. And
from the
granted,
82nd Airborne.
taking over, yes, taking over and controlling are different. But
Okay.
once the 82nd takes over, reinforcements come in immediately
Yeah.
and they build a base. And boom, all of a sudden you got a THAAD missile system in the Strait of Hormuz.
Nice.
Yeah.
But we
Well,
already
wouldn't that
have
be?
that with carriers and cruisers and destroyers.
Yeah, but you got to bring those guys home versus your weapons staying there. You know what I mean? Like you can leave the missiles on the island and change guys out versus bringing the ship back and bringing in a new ship.
Yeah.
And not to mention, I mean, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, every country over there that we do business with is operating pretty much American-made missile defense systems.
True. And did you hear that like almost all of the Arab nations have decided to get involved in this?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
everyone
They
hates Iran.
want they want the US to keep bombing.
Yeah,
And NATO's
everyone
like,
hates
oh
Iran.
fuck this. And this is what gets me is people will bring up how Trump's asking NATO to get involved. And like NATO has no obligation. This doesn't apply to Article 13. It's like correct. This has nothing to do with NATO. This is the United States asking its allies to help in a conflict.
Right.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Nope.
This is not an Article 13 you're forced to fight.
No.
Meanwhile, what Spain kicked us out of their country.
No, they brought us back in.
Yeah, exactly. England did similar stuff.
They
Bahrain at
brought us
first didn't
back
want
in.
anything to do with it until they got bombed. And everyone's like, fucking wipe him off the planet. And we're like, we never wanted to wipe him out.
No. But
Gas is getting expensive, though.
yeah, it is. It's gonna get a little
Well,
bit worse.
Iran proved that they were lying to us all along when they sent missiles to Diego
Ooh.
Garcia.
Yeah, this one surprised me, honestly. I didn't think they could hit Diego Garcia. And granted,
If
they
they can
didn't
hit Diego
hit it.
Garcia, they can pretty much hit any European country.
Yes. Yeah, what Diego Garcia is off the southern tip of
It's
India,
Indian
right?
Ocean.
If they
I've
can hit
been there,
Diego
done
Gar-
that.
Yeah, if they can hit Diego Garcia, they can hit London.
Yep.
They can hit Windsor Keep. And you would think that alone would be enough for fucking the United Kingdom to wake up and realize that they could be hit by an ICBM from Iran.
Yeah.
But again, NATO's not getting involved, but everyone around there
Needs to
is
get
like,
involved.
yeah, it's like, no, this has to be stopped. All they do is and they're just attacking wildly.
Hmm.
It's almost as if they have no guidance system at all.
I don't think they do
and it
anymore.
just lands where the fuck it lands.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guidance systems that they're using are subpar at best.
It sounds
Right
like something
now,
I could make in my garage, honestly, the way it's working.
yeah, well, I mean, most of their stuff is pretty much like 1950s era stuff from
So
the Soviet
really
Union.
stuff I could do at Radio Shack.
Yeah, and
Okay, so I could do this myself.
the most advanced things that they've got are the drones, and even those are subpar by U.S. standards. Like you could get
I thought
better
they had
drones.
Russian tech, or are they still using Soviet stuff?
No, for their drone tech, it's
Oh, the drones. The drones is actually impressive, but they have an interesting idea with their drones.
their drones are okay when it comes to the market. Their missiles
Wow.
are just a hodgepodge of Chinese and Russian parts that they fashioned together in their own freaking garages.
At
Uh,
that point, if you could take these parts and put them together and make them work, you do better to make your own,
they've been trying
right?
to for years. They've been trying to for years. They've got several what they called homegrown, which is just they buy parts from other people and make them in their own area. But
Fucking Iran. Oh, one more thing before we go. Uh, I want to bring up that I'm starting to understand why people might crawl up onto a rooftop with a high-powered rifle.
oh dear God.
It's so
Well,
good.
I think it was in New York. I'm not sure, but there's videos of people cheering of the caskets being brought home of our soldiers.
Okay, yep. I'm starting to understand your point.
And I'm starting to understand why people might do this. And the problem is I keep hearing how progressive these dickheads are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit was oh my God, what year is it? Almost 70 years ago in Vietnam that we got over spitting on soldiers for the job they had to go do. You don't blame the soldier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to spit on a soldier and call them a baby killer. It's another thing to celebrate their death. Fuck you. Fuck
Yeah.
your couch. I'm sorry. That one really gets me to no ends. You're a douchebag. You don't deserve to be here. And honestly, if you are saying that good fuck kill the soldiers, no cops, no police, yada yada yada, then I can fucking shoot you in the head, and who the fuck is gonna stop me?
Nobody.
Who's gonna hold me to justice? You know? If we play by these assholes' rules. Sorry, Claire. This is why I moved
No, you're
way the
fine.
fuck out here.
You're fine. No, I live in like the only red county in the state, so
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, Illinois, the most gerrymandered state there is.
yeah,
No,
and I live
Massachusetts is more gerrymandered.
Well, no, they just did it so well so long ago. But have you seen the map in Illinois?
oh yeah. I still live in the only red county though. Like there's
Yeah,
only
it looks
one
like
red county
freaking
in the state.
She
looks like
chose it on
pasta
purpose.
noodles. Massachusetts perfected it.
I honestly
Sen-
think that big cities should be counted as their own separate entities for the sake of the electoral college at this point in time in my
what
life.
counts as a big city?
Chicago, Detroit,
Yeah, no, but that's not a
Boston.
good answer. A million people,
I'd say once you start getting in,
100,000 people.
I'd say once you start crossing over into like 2 million or over a million, you need to count as your own separate entity and have no bearing on.
Boston wouldn't count then.
Nope.
Huh?
Boston wouldn't count.
Most
No.
big cities wouldn't count.
Okay, then
Boston only has like 600,000 people in a particularly good year. Granted, Boston's not a huge city either.
They think they are.
Well, they still a giant economic hub in the world, especially in research and development and
yeah.
medicine, especially
Well,
medicine.
I know maybe capita population per capita of the state if it crosses over a certain threshold, it
Or
should
just
be
per capita income.
yeah
Once this city hits per capita income, because then you don't get New York City. Here we go. Perfect example. Boston, you have to make $108,000 a year. No, I'm sorry. You have to pay $98,000 a year for rent for a 2-bedroom apartment in Boston.
Jesus.
Yes,
I'm not living
exactly.
there.
It's like, dude, in like 4 years at that rate, I would own a really nice house out in the burbs, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that maybe that would keep these areas from becoming hyper inflated.
Yeah.
And
But
it even better, then you force people to take the fucking train into town to go to work instead of driving.
yeah, but I think against like gerrymandering and keeping, power in the state's hands, like when to people that own power, like we need to take a look at big cities and start counting them as their own separate entities because California's got a lot of red areas that are just dominated by the fucking big cities.
Yep.
We fucking Illinois
Oh,
is another
again,
perfect
Massachusetts.
example. Yeah,
Massachusetts, another perfect example. 40% voted Republican.
yeah,
They're
and then
100% represented by Democrats.
yeah, and then you have like New York, I know is really freaking
Yeah, New York City makes the decision for the entire state.
yeah.
Yeah, and maybe we need to look at it the way we do this again. But the problem is, there's no way you can make a significant change at this point. You know as well as I, you can only do tiny changes at this point in our history.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. I
Meanwhile,
mean, we're talking in hypotheticals, but
yeah.
still.
Meanwhile, the United Kingdom is looking to abolish the House of Lords that's been there for 700 years.
Oh,
We
wow.
talked about this on the last show,
I
and
know.
repeat offender said that's not really a thing.
It's happening. And I had just asked him, what if people want to get rid of this
We don't even
frigging
have that as
and
an article in this thing.
I know it was just because we were talking about this and that. But
Whatever.
anyway, that is our show.
Hallelujah. I'm gonna pull this shit off now.
Pinch it good.